into it. We're a little bit behind, but we here, and this is the Comic Hall crew. I am Matt. We have Chris in the building, and we've got a couple of others that should be joining us later on tonight. But we're gonna get right into this thing. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I've been enjoying myself. Heads up for next week. I will not be here. I will be moving next Saturday.
Oh, word! Wait, what? Dropping the ball, man. I hear they ain't got the signboard yet, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, moving into
same
a new
city?
place or
New place?
Well, next door, just new place.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you can just expand out, man. You're gonna have
I'm gonna have a whole different setup by the time I come back.
You'll be looking like X with pops all in the back on the
right,
back.
Exactly. Trying to get like
all right. Jace, what's going on, brother?
What's happening?
Good. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bleecker Street, my boy. What's going on, brother? My Canadian brother. What's going on, my man? Hope you're doing well, man. Outcast Unite. Look at this. We got some more in the building. All right. We got some more in the building. My boy Chad is in the building.
It's good, Chad. It's good.
All right. Let's get right down to it, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is
time for the craziness.
Yeah. So you got some good ones in here today, buddy. I got some that blew me away when I saw it. So.
Oh man.
Let's get right down to it. It is time for.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
But my prices are reasonable. What?
Oh, there they go. There.
All right. Out of the gate.
What the hell?
Single splash Spider-Man number 1.
Oh
yeah. 500 shipping. Woo. Yeah.
Oh man.
A splash page, my man. Wow.
The 500 shipping must be his gas prices because he's gonna drive it to me.
When I saw this,
unreal. It's not even slab.
Real.
Yeah, when I saw this, it's just a sheet. It's not even slab, bro.
It's not slab.
Just a single page. Now, you know what? I'm not up on all the lingo with comic books and everything, but to my understanding, a splash page is usually 2 pages. It's a full one scene, like an action shot. No low ballers. But yeah, it's usually 2 pages. It's it's usually like in the middle of the comic or whatever, right where the staples are at, and it's 2 pages of art. That's a splash page. That's what I've always thought of as a splash page. It's a single shot action, usually an action shot that's of something really, really epic going on in the comic book. This
is just one page.
This is 1 page that is part 3 of a story. And it ain't even. I am so confused by Spider-Man stopping what looks like the pod from a space shuttle. Like
it looked like a pod.
Like
this is insane, man.
With no buildings nearby, so I'm even questioning how Spider-Man even got to it. Like, how did he web his way to the space shuttle? Like that is impressive. And then asking $8,000 for it is just icing on the cake.
$8,000.
Right, yeah, splash page is center page. Yeah,
$500 shipping. How is he going to ship that, yo? I would like to know how is he.
Man, it better come in like 8 layers of bubble wrap.
It's going to be
between 2 pieces.
It's going to be aluminum foil.
In between 2 pieces of adamantium.
Oh man, yeah.
When I saw this, I just like, you got to be kidding me.
And it better be flat. I don't want a bent corner. I don't want a folded edge. Nothing. I mean, it looks like you see that edge. It looks like it was just ripped right out the comic.
Yeah, that's what.
It just looked like it just ripped it right out. Just like, somebody will buy it. What they'll always say, all it takes is one.
Oh, yeah, all it takes is one.
Wow.
Make off on it, man. I give you.
August 5th to Tuesday, September 27th.
That is a long time. That is.
That is a long time for a sheet of paper, bro.
That is a month and some change
Where is that coming from? United States? Where is that coming from, bro?
It's coming from inside the United States.
Oklahoma.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here, man.
$5,000, I could buy a plane ticket to Oklahoma and back and go get it. Like $500. Like,
That's
Hey, man.
search
insane.
Facebook for Coverless Comics.
Comic group, bro.
Who? Why? Okay. I mean, I know there's a market for coverless comics or whatever, because when it comes to comics, there's a market for damn near anything. But that's still just
That's ridiculous.
No,
half of buying a comic is the cover. Like,
nope.
I'm not dropping $8,000 on a sheet of paper.
No.
It ain't signed by nobody.
Nope.
It ain't got no credits on it or nothing. It's just
don't
a
even have
random
a first appearance of the character. Like if it had a first appearance of the character, that's important. Then maybe
right.
like,
Like,
it's just on the fucking side.
what's happening, Mastodon?
That's
It's the first appearance of the Wreck-It from the Challenger. That's what it's a leftover piece from the space shuttle, from the International Space Station. Just
insane.
Yeah, this was
that's
quite
crazy.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to our next one here.
That is what the.
That's 107.
I really wish Al was on to see this.
Man, I'm telling you,
I want y'all to look at that. Look at this.
that
What's the
comic
key
has
for that
seen
issue to be that much?
better days.
It's the first appearance of the Star Jammers. But I mean, look at this.
So the first man, Star Jammers worth it. Get the fuck out of here with that.
No, but see, you're missing it. You're not looking. Look, real close, brother. Look at this.
Did they deliver it? Is that why it's so beat up? It came through on the Star Jammer with them.
Oh,
Because
He came on that ship that Spider-Man was just stuck.
right, like it was flashed down with. Okay, there, yeah. And I love how he just took the picture like he just chilling, like in between on a commercial break or in between his binging on Netflix.
What's up, my brother?
What's happening? Who that?
it's good.
Like he just chilling there, and just you know what? I'll throw this up on eBay right quick.
How is this dude charging $4,000 for a raw copy?
I mean, that has been raw dogged. That comic book has been beat the hell and back.
Like Star Jammers have no significance so far when it comes to feature MCU product.
None whatsoever. Like I love how just the condition he didn't put nothing down. He didn't put
no condition. No, did he put any description? Nothing like this.
No,
dude.
just
It's fine.
I love delivery varies. What the hell you mean varies? Like for $4,000, I need some concrete evidence on how you gonna ship this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. United States Postal Service first class. That's how it's gonna be shipped.
First class varies for delivery.
That is right. Like there's no delivery.
See, look at those slabs. How do I get those slabs and to get that $4,000?
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
You come out better getting this.
There's an 8.5 and a 300 right. Like that's ridiculous.
Oh man,
Insane. Bro.
You want $4,000 for your pajama copy of X-Men 107?
Yeah.
That's weird. These guys,
They bold.
They just marking prices, not give a fuck. Like, yeah, I'm
putting numbers out there,
yeah.
seeing what sticks. That is a rough comic book. Good
rough book for that.
Man,
price.
look at that. That has been. Oof. Did it belong to a library? Did he buy it from an estate sale? Like that comic book has seen better days.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, that's different.
It just ain't nothing but
$4,000 for a white dude's hand, you know.
Yeah, but Bleak brings up a good point, man. I mean, come on, man. Star Jammers, bro.
Star Jammers. Hey,
Yeah,
you got no significance, dog.
Star Jammers, man. Come on. Me and Al was actually talking about it. That's why I was hoping he was on. We were just talking about the first appearance of Star Jammers. I think probably Tuesday or Wednesday. We were just talking about this. And
Yeah, but
I told him, I said, I don't see how this book is what it is. 107. 107.
the Star Jammers are so far off because you
You talking like 2029.
You couldn't legitimately introduce the Star Jammers without the X-Men first. Like,
Yeah.
Because how you gonna introduce Corsair and not have Scott be anywhere in the MCU?
Glitter
that's
and Dusty, welcome.
What's happening?
What's good?
Welcome to the madness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sheer madness.
This is
a whole nother level.
foolishness. All right, let's
Caliente.
move on.
Was that a stack of money?
Kansas City store complete Sunday comic book lot from January 1979 to December 31st, 2006.
So you selling a stack of newspapers?
Wow.
Every Sunday comic from January 1979 to December 31st of 2006.
Read all about it.
Extra.
Read all about it. But that price.
That is a lot of old newspaper.
It sure is.
$3,500.
$100 shipping too.
Right. $145 shipping. Or you can do local pickup, if you happen to be in Mission, Kansas. Is he gonna bundle them? Like will they come like stacked with string around them and everything too? Like, or you just gonna put them in a box? Like what am I? I'm sure somewhere there is a peanut. And see, that don't help. That ain't the peanuts. It's Dilbert.
The peanuts right
like
there.
That's just like you just it's just the comics from the Sunday paper. Like I don't. There's no. Is the.
There's a market for this. If there's a market for this, I'm not aware.
Yeah, right. I have no idea the value of those books.
Ain't nobody grading those yet, so you're ahead of the curve.
I think so. Is this just the Peanuts comics? If it's the whole newspaper,
right? Like, yeah, that's my question. Is it just the comics from the Sunday paper for those? Like for 30 years of comic? Like,
I mean, it does look that look.
That is a lot of Sunday papers.
January to December,
from 1979 to 2006.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking paper, man. How the hell he planning?
How you gonna store that? Well, not only that, how are you storing that in, man?
Yeah,
nowhere good because they all yellow. You see them, right? They ain't.
Where you storing this at? Man?
They ain't stored. They ain't being stored nowhere. Well, like that's just. Like, the only one I would care about is the October of 1979 because I was born in October 1979. I don't care about the rest of them. Like, that's irrelevant to me. I want the Sunday paper from October, the October Sunday paper. That's all I want. You keep the rest of them. That's my deal. That's the deal I'll make.
That's a fucking lot of paper.
And I buy just the month of October's funnies. That's all I want. Shit, man.
Anybody else? Shit. That's just too much. He got the
damn,
whole.
He listened too.
Damn, he
put in work.
Yeah, he put in some work for this, man. He getting all of that $3,000. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blondie,
Doomsday,
Wizard of Ed,
Ziggy,
Beetle Bailey, the Boondocks.
Now the Boondocks one might have to be worse because I think that's what.
Right.
That's like 90s right here.
Wow. But that's other than that,
nah.
All right.
Here you go with this bush. The way you and this pre-executioners.
John T. Howard.
Real first.
He had to say real first, like a big
real
first.
All the mothers out there is pretenders. This is the real first appearance.
Real one.
Don't get fooled by imitators.
He got no shipping, got delivery varies, so yeah.
That
looks like
a church pamphlet.
Right, like that looks like the comic that was put out to see if anybody would that was sent around to get somebody to buy it and print it. Like
that's the one you take when you get ready. You know, when you get ready, you have went through everything. You say it's time to go to the FedEx. Mm-hmm. Well, back in the day, we called Minuteman Press, and that's what that looked like. Looked like Minuteman Press.
He went to Kinko's and made a couple copies.
Yeah, bro, that's just
rough. That is rough. That is ridiculous. $3,200 for what looks like a self-published comic book.
Yeah.
That
Oh
I
my
ain't
God.
never even heard of. Who else?
Wow. What is going on? Oh no, that's the same one, right?
No, that's somebody charging more.
It's the same fucking. Is it the same picture?
It looked like the same. No, that one. The second one's bent in the corner.
I could be wrong, but this is no.
Oh man.
No, I'm not even for the time.
Well, you know, the dude could have cropped the picture out. He could have cropped it. He could have cropped it and zoomed in.
I mean,
oh man, I don't trust this shit. No.
Okay.
You're right. Like, okay, that's all you can say to him.
Oh,
Vintage Migo WGSH display box header. Wait,
a store.
So it's just the header of the display box.
You read it. That's exactly what it says.
It's just the header of the display box. Like not even
300. I mean, $3,000. Nah, son.
It's the Tarzan that really sells it. That's what it is. It's
Tarzan.
It's Tarzan that really pushes it over the top. That's why he's asking $3,000 because everybody loves Tarzan.
Oh yeah.
At least
old
he got
school,
shipping and the
old
delivery.
school Falcon.
Oh man.
I mean, bro, come on, man. Look at this, man.
Very rare.
Constipated looking Hulk on the cover.
Yeah, Hulk was having he couldn't quite make it to the bathroom that day, man.
Hulk had a bucket of Church's fried chicken, and he's just like, "Get this picture over with." That is bold. For $3,000 for just a box top, basically. Like
I don't care how rare that shit is, man. Come on, man.
Not a Migo in sight, just a box. Not even the whole box either.
Nope.
At least the shipping is free.
So again, he got an estimate delivery date August 4th to August 6th. So
I mean, you know, I imagine it's faster than that one sheet of Spider-Man.
yeah.
Apparently, shipping cardboard doesn't take as long as shipping one sheet of comic book paper.
Yeah, put so much effort into shipping that paper.
Right, like yeah. And you know the one sheet of that comic book is coming in a poster tube. You know he's gonna just make it in a poster tube. He's gonna roll it up.
He's gonna bust it up.
Right. That is crazy.
Yeah. Nope.
Not even remotely. Right. What? No. National anthem.
Yeah, national anthem, bro. I figured you would get a rounds at you. National anthem, bro.
Fabulous Killjoys. That's not. Why do the Fabulous Killjoys sound like a jobber wrestling team? Shout out to everybody watching SummerSlam.
Yeah,
it sound like The Rock versus the Fabulous Killjoys. Just
ain't Fabulous Freebirds.
Right, like just.
Wow.
Where did he be digging these? Like I've come across a bunch of comic books because I bought bundles
How
on
much
Facebook.
he sell for each comic book for him to go up to that damn price?
Just the art on that black and white cover. Them some long legs, some tight pants. Like that's just
anybody paying no $3,000 for no national anthem, man.
You look like an extra from Attack on Titan on that cover.
I don't understand.
ain't nobody paying no $3,000
for 6 issues of a comic that you probably ain't never heard of.
Nope.
Like even if this was a Marvel comic, I could maybe see why he would try to get away with the $3,000. But when was the last time Dark Horse had a comic book become a movie? Like let's just Fabulous Killjoy. You're right.
When
was the last time Dark Horse had a comic book become a movie? They even remotely try to get
it's not even a big
$3,000.
name.
Right. The Fabulous Killjoys.
National No.
Get that out of here.
All right.
Dollar Band comics all day long.
No, this was actually something I was looking at. So no, we'll scratch this one. This was something I actually like.
Wait a second, man. Hold on. This was reasonable.
This is actually a legit price right here, y'all. This is a round one, but this is actually a legit. You know,
this is the
now let me go and find my book. I'm gonna be looking at my book.
This is the control of the science experiment that is. You must be out your damn mind. This is a legitimate price for a good comic book.
This is a legit price right here, y'all. This is about right. All right, here we go. There we go. I was hoping Sean was on tonight. This be right up his hill, boy. He like this. Oh my word!
A leather hardcover. I didn't even know they even did those for comic books. What the hell? 500 run.
Yeah, I'd love for them to see this.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Of course, it's coming from Florida.
Really?
Florida man trying to sell you a comic book.
You got 3-day shipping.
Brand new and factory sealed. I don't see no shrink wrap on
Factory sealed.
Yeah, they do. Okay. All right. Damn.
That still don't equal that price though.
Right. That ain't $3,000 worth of shrink wrap.
That brand new factory sealed don't mean shit. If it's extremely rare.
Which book you talking about, Blake? The one with the corpse, or you talking about the Bloodlust?
Leather bound limited edition. Available only in this special package.
I bet if you go to Book Nook, that book's sitting over there.
Man, I'm telling right. I was thinking the same.
I bet you cash money if you go to Book Nook.
I can walk in the Book Nook and probably find that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you're sitting over there.
I bet it's sitting up in there. If it ain't in Book Nook, I bet you I can go to Oxford and find it. If it ain't in Book Nook, I can go to Oxford.
Yeah, he said blood. Yeah. He said, what is that? Hey, man, I guess it's a trade. Some form of a trade that's rare.
A trade paperback and the must be the only one that be wrapped.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I think they're selling it on the fact that it's sealed.
Soft
that's what I think he's doing.
It's a hardcover,
so sealed too for $2,500.
Yeah.
Hope you like looking at that cover because you're gonna hold on to it for.
No, it's not nothing, man. It ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing, man.
It's supposed to be cheaper.
But you know what, the way I deal with Vaporilla, man, when it comes to like these the expensive ones, if you're paying $2,500 for that, why don't I just go buy the first appearance of Vaporilla?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Gotta go buy that. Buy the first five issues of that.
And call it a wrap. Call it a day.
Call it a day. Yeah. No need of spending any cash on this. Something you can go get at Second and Charles. Half price books. No, we're not working with this either. Sean, I was hoping you was here, brother.
Just Sean got
you working. Yeah.
Huh? Are you kidding me? Killer Underground comic. I have no idea what is.
So is it a comic book or is it an album?
This is supposed to be, I would assume, the way I looked at this.
It looked like it, but
it's supposed to be a comic book.
Hmm.
But
so you don't got no pictures.
This looks like something that you would find in your uncle's basement.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa! Hold on. Hold on. Come on now, man. You can't just spring that on nobody. You can't just be like.
There you go, right there, man. See that? You can find these Olive book, man. Y'all
be sleeping on Olive.
Yeah, that's who's buying this shit right here, man. Yeah, where's G-Man at when I need him?
You don't know G-Man.
This is a promo for G-Man right here. This is
why are there two swastikas on the back of the comic book, man? Like, I don't understand.
Hey, man.
How can this be a comic, man? What is
it's like if
I was a Hell's Angel.
It's like the more you look at it, the more confusing you get. Because you look at it, you're like, is it an album or is it a comic book? And you flip it over, and there's two swastikas on the back. And then it's like, if I was a Hell's Angel. Like, it gets...
Where is the comic? I need to see pages.
Right? Like, how
do you see something to prove that it's a comic?
How do I read this giant donut of a comic book?
Yeah.
It's got to
fail.
Big asshole.
Got here with that price, man.
Yeah. Custom hand-drawn letter white label promo. Man, get child by.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, no, you got a fucking assault box.
$20. That is not a rare
Michael Turner. Iron Spider.
That looked like a Photoshop box. Like they ain't no tomorrow.
Oh man.
He ain't got no other pictures.
Oh, it get better, man. Yeah, apparently, this is the new thing. I looked at this today, and I was just like, "You gotta be kidding!"
Storage boxes for $100.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet, man. You just keep
What
waiting.
the hell?
Alex Swall's Avengers.
Okay, but that just because that don't. Oh, and it ain't even put together well neither. Because you see that little corner, it's coming apart. Like, yeah. You want $100 for a box?
Oh, it get better, bro.
So is he gonna ship the box to me in a box? Oh, come on.
Get better, man.
Like box 700.
Bro, who is paying
7 cents for?
Who is buying this, man? Who's paying this for this, man?
Who's buying the Decepticon box, the Combiner box, to get the whole picture of Spawn on the side? Like,
oh boy.
Even then, it ain't worth it, man.
Yeah.
Nothing about paying it. Come on, man.
If this man would have had the nerve to get Tom McFarlane to sign that shit, oh
right,
man.
like that might be.
If you gave me this small box with the entire run of Spawn, we might have.
Yeah. That's a different story
for
that price. If he had the Spawn one with that,
Spawn came. If the Spawn 1 to 325, wherever we at now, then we talking.
I'll definitely
pay
for that.
I dropped $800 for them short boxes and get the whole run of Spawn. Yeah.
But box by itself, go fuck yourself, man.
You can get this, man. You can for $743. You can go buy the black and white Spawn at the 9.8.
You can get First Walking Dead. Like, you can get a bunch of shit. I love one person is watching in the last 24 hours. I bet you they is watching. They trying to see who's gonna buy that dumb shit.
Who's the fool?
Who's
like
the fool?
That 24-month payments with PayPal for $31. You get it all.
31. I ain't paying $31 a month.
$31 is the cost of one of them boxes.
Exactly.
It ain't. It's limited because it was the 25th anniversary.
Oh, okay. Lord have mercy. What is this now?
That is not a sketch. That is not a sketch.
I can't even see what's going on that sketch.
Okay, I see. There's his face, and that's supposed to be the cape wings next to the collar next to her head, and that's that. I thought it was a signature. I didn't think that was a sketch. Okay.
Oh yeah, now I can see the cape.
Right, you see, yeah, it's a quick. Yeah. That is the quickest Spawn sketch.
4,000? Hell no.
$4,000 for
They get out of here, man. And they got 9 watchers. Like, yeah, you guys are really watching that shit. Someone make an offer, man. Make an offer. Put that shit to $1,000.
The seller's watching. Todd McFarlane's watching. Somebody from Sdcc, whoever slabbed it is watching. Trying to find they can get it.
All right, let's.
That's ridiculous.
This was tonight. It was tonight's segment of "You Must Be Out Your Damn Mind." Some classics.
Good one. That was.
It started out with that crazy Spider-Man one.
Classics. We have some classics tonight, y'all.
Oh, that one page, man.
You know, eventually we got to do like our top 10 best "You Out Your Damn Mind."
We have to do
We should do a top 10 of those because, man.
High heels. We already know high heels number one.
Right, high heels, man. Them shoes.
Pumps number one, man. We know that.
It was like the first appearance of Charlemagne.
Charlemagne number 2. Yeah, that's up there. That's up there, man.
First and only appearance, man.
Yeah, and then this right here make it the 2. This splash page. Splash page.
Splash.
No, what was the corner? The corner somebody was trying to sell. It was the corner action comics number 1.
Yeah. All right, fella. Let's move on here. All right, this is our cover price weekly top 10. This week we're gonna take a look at the top 10. Let's see what we've got this week. Number 10 is a MoDOT, the first appearance of MoDOT. This is
I was about to ask. Yeah.
Full.
Yeah, no surprise.
MoDOT. I think I heard last night on what's my Friday show? Damn it, I can't think of the name of it They were talking about this last night on the show. I think MODOK's supposed to be.
Yeah, he got announced to be the villain in one of the new movies they announced.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But which I think is interesting because this comic book didn't hit top 10 when his Hulu show debuted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
MCU power, man. That MCU.
Right. Like nobody gave a shit when he had a
OBO.
show on Hulu. Right.
OBO.
First appearance of MODOK.
Yeah.
And it's not even gonna be the same because they supposedly changed his face. He's gonna have like a computer screen instead of the giant head. Yeah. They're not doing the giant head face for MODOK in the movie. They're gonna be doing a computer screen for his face. Yeah.
Can't CGI a big head.
Nope.
All right.
Black Cat Annual. What's the significance of this?
We got Black Cat Annual.
That's the 2021 book. So
right. Like,
come on, man.
It's last year's annual.
It's still a first appearance. Like, what's going on here?
What's going on? I have no idea. Because I know the Iron Cat first appeared in Black Cat number 11, so it can't be the annual.
Bro, let me see here, man. What's going on with this here? What's this all about? Some of these books, man, just kind of. First full appearance.
Oh, Tiger Division.
Tiger style.
Yeah. Why is that? Did I miss their announcement somewhere?
Yeah, what's going on with Tiger Division?
The Tiger Division.
Oh.
I missed the announcement of Tiger Division or something.
Yeah, man, so one graded sold for $84.94.
Okay.
Look, man, this is if y'all spending y'all money on this stuff, telling y'all gonna learn.
You gonna learn, right? We'll be Robin King all over again.
Yeah, y'all gonna learn. Yeah, we knew this was gonna be on the Marvel Secret Wars.
I'm surprised it's that low.
Me too. Oh yeah.
I'm surprised it's at number 8.
If you just not buy Marvel Secret War, I'm gonna say this, and I'm sorry if you're in the chat and you just bought this book, but I'm sorry to say this, man. You need your ass whooped. This book is one of this whole. Did you talk about pillars of the $5 box? The pillars of the cornerstone. I'm talking cornerstone right there next to Lethal Protector. I'm talking like this is the standing on the back of the late 80s, early 90s. Man. Mm-hmm. This is it right here. This is your dollar box special right here. So if you paying anywhere from $5 back and up, you need your butt.
It ain't even the issue everybody wants. Like that's what's so interesting to me. Just because it's the first one, everybody really wants the first appearance of the black suit, like the symbiote.
That's the most valuable book,
right?
Yeah.
Like, but people out that FOMO, you're right, Bleeker. That FOMO is real. People out here clamoring to get issue 1, $700 for a graded copy of issue 1 of Secret Wars. Man,
wow.
Whatever. But then again, number 7 don't make any more sense. Like just like it.
What did it say? Dungeons and Dragons.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
Well, see, the thing about it, Al, is you got two. See,
it's 2 Secret Wars, and I think the other one's going to be higher.
Exactly. People just run around grabbing, buying these, and for all we know, Marvel may not even make the same basis of Secret War.
Exactly. It's going to be pretty much based off the recent one, and they're going to have Easter eggs from the original.
I mean, because let's look at Secret War, or not Secret War. Let's look at Civil War. Civil War wasn't nothing like the comic book.
Yeah,
but it's going to be the same thing.
Advanced Dungeons. This is another book that was a hallmark of the 90s.
It still need to be because it's done. Like how many they've made? What 3 Dungeons and Dragons movies? This one will be the 4th one. They've historically not done well.
Hey, OBO, you know what it means.
Hey, come on, man. Get out.
Hey, man, this book, I got like 4 or 5 copies of this out the dollar box, man. And I love playing this as a child. So
I ain't got a 1 because it don't.
But it ain't worth $400. It ain't worth.
Dragons.
It ain't worth
right.
$400.
Like I still love it, but right, exactly.
Going off the
All right,
newest.
All right, so now this book here, this is another one that you could have got. You could have got this because this book cooled off so hard after Loki that you could roll out there
and pick it up for nothing.
Pick it up for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
So if you're going out there paying $3.50 for this now, when you had a chance to go get this book, I'm sorry for you, man.
You getting beat over the head going out there buying this book for $3.50. Getting beat over the head.
Mm-mm. And I'm gonna offload mine.
Right.
I'm ready to move it now. Yeah, they out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm ready to do.
And that, like, I have a serious problem with it. Like, don't get me wrong, 8 Billion Genies so far is really good, but it is a comic book that is just now about to drop its 3rd issue. And like I sent it to us in Facebook chat. That's when I saw it on eBay. Amazon option was in the description for somebody's trying to sell the first.
That's the one I was trying to think of. I can't remember what it was.
The new title, Amazon optioned. And I'm like, you know how far out you are from this movie, this comic book being a TV show or even an Amazon movie? It's only 3 issues in. They ain't got enough story to make 1 episode of a TV show, let alone anymore. But they out here dropping them.
Brand new book, man. When I see 2022 on the book title and I see that price, people just need to stop.
It's interesting to me. 8 Billion Genies is on this list because it was Amazon option and everybody's clamoring to pick it up because we saw, the Super Mario cover and all the other stuff. But yet, Paper Girls ain't nowhere on here, and they currently have a show on Amazon.
Oh boy, that number 4.
Yeah. You knew it was going to be somewhere on here.
Oh,
I bought that book 3 weeks ago for $9. So you motherfuckers
beat over the head.
$50. So y'all late to the party, man.
I don't think people realize that.
They don't, Macedon.
They don't. There's a lot of books and stuff that get optioned. I think what was that? Mercy Sparks, man, have been optioned like 2 or 3 times before he finally decided to pick it up.
What was it, Lumberjanes?
Lumberjaw. I think Lumberjanes finally got over the hump. Didn't it just finally get over the hump? Didn't that finally just get over the hump?
Not that I've heard.
Yeah, Lumberjanes, and then what was the other one now? What was the kitchen? What was it? Them girls?
God,
I can't think of the name of that book.
But yeah, what I'm talking about. But you're right though, Macedon. Like tons of comic books get optioned all the time. Yes, 7 to Eternity, Kill or Be Killed. Yeah. He-Man was optioned for like 30 years. Exactly. Like, let's be real. He-Man and She-Ra ain't been on the screen together since 1986. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another.
Right, Al. Yep, God Country.
It don't matter. God Country got all of them one. So y'all want to play that game. So soon as they announce that's getting unloaded.
All these combos get optioned. Yeah. They get a pilot made.
Y'all play that game with me if y'all want to. OBO, tough.
HBO optioned.
All right, here go. This is the new silly. I want to see the new. This is the new silly book of the week. Now,
Daredevil.
You may be asking yourself, well, Matt, why is Daredevil 227 on this list? Now, Daredevil 227 is traditionally a 50-cent book, dollar book. The only reason this book is on the list is because people are speculating because this is a storyline. This is I think the Born Again storyline, if I'm correct. So the people think because it was in the She-Hulk trailer that they're gonna do the Reborn storyline.
Well, no, it's not.
Wait. Which we know Disney ain't doing because that storyline got drugs, and pornography and all kind of madness in it. So we know that that's not happening.
But I don't think it's the She-Hulk trailer. It's the fact that they announced that he's coming back for like an 18-episode run of Daredevil.
Yep. 369%.
He's coming back to be Daredevil again. Not only is She-Hulk, but he's also getting a show on Disney Plus.
If you paying $300 for this book,
I got some swampland in Florida. I can sell you,
brother. I got. I'd be more than glad.
I got some moon rocks. I got some moon rocks. I got some green kryptonite I can give you. Ooh,
Yeah, exactly. How's that Illuminati holding up?
man,
Not
ooh,
good.
what?
Not good. That Illuminati.
How's that? What is it? West Coast Avengers 45? How's that working out for you? That first appearance of the White Vision. How's that
White
working
Vision irrelevant. It'll get back up there once he appear again. Oh, you
What's
know
up,
that.
Barbary? What? How's that? Robin King working out for all y'all?
Number two.
Oh,
No.
come on.
Fuck.
Nope.
He ain't even got the new movie off the ground yet.
Exactly.
Like, what is it?
Bro,
Another new book. You got 2 new books, number 1 and 2. Yo.
I mean, I knew Black Adam was gonna be on here because they dropped the trailer for it. Like that's just they dropped a better trailer, and The Rock showed up at San Diego Comic-Con dressed as Black Adam.
Oh boy.
Like I knew it was gonna be on there. I didn't think it was gonna be the new comic that was on here though. Like I was expecting it to be like his first appearance.
let me go ahead and preface this. The only new book that I think should be number 1, modern. I don't know if anybody's seen. Me and Al talked about this the other night. The Joshua Middleton Mirror Marvel cover A. That is probably my candidate for cover of the year.
Cover of the year.
Okay. That book will probably, if we were in a perfect world, that book should be in the top 5 when it comes out. I think it comes out this week. Top 5. But knowing the Spec Universe, this is
Yes, it is, Al. That is number 1.
That is number 1, brother.
That is number 1. Black Adam.
Yeah, it is number 1. Wow. Boy.
You talk about FOMO of the highest quality, man.
That is a Mr. Fantastic meets Stretch Armstrong with Plastic Man stretch. It's a super stretch.
Followed by Doll Man.
That's a super stretch.
All right, let's we're gonna come back over to the cover price in just a second. We're gonna ride over to House of Stein. That's what I was talking about last night. I was watching House of Stein last night. CBSI, good guys over there, released their top 10 last night. And I'll show. I'm gonna pull up. I'll pull up in a little bit. Deathstroke, Inc. number 11. This is a gorgeous cover, man. But I'm not paying $40 for it. I was hoping this was actually ALB. I was like, man, if it's ALB, I'm like, look at it.
It is a great cover. The Deathstroke comic book has been really good, but I mean, $40 for 1 in 25.
I'm gonna tell y'all too. By the way, I watch this every Friday. The best part of their show is the not so top 10. That's where all the good stuff is. The book that's not in the top 10. Those are the best ones. Ant-Man 2022. Bro, I just don't know, man.
The 1 in 25.
40 to 50. Tom Browne.
I can't get jiggy with it, man.
I like retro covers. I like old school 50s movie cover styles, but that ain't hitting.
And it's Ant-Man.
Right. Like, I mean, because they're doing, they're like
Movies. MCU
Quantumania.
Influence prices.
Man, don't it though? Like the moon influences the tide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that cover, Mary Marvel cover. I don't know if y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I posted it on the Instagram for. Yeah, that's definitely
that right there is probably one of the best covers I've seen in a long time, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, that is absolutely world class. That man.
It's a beauty.
World class.
Yeah, that definitely should be a top 10.
All right, Black Panther.
Yeah. Wow.
Black Adam.
Yeah, it was about $10 to $15, and now $30.
$100+ for the foil variant of that Black Adam cover.
Oh man,
Really? Come on, like
Black Panther number 3.
the Alex Ross cover.
no.
But Alex Ross did most of those covers, so that ain't even like
Alex Ross.
for what? Like
Ridiculous.
man.
That's just a new book going way overpriced, especially that's not even a exclusive variant. Oh man,
Like, there's at least there's at least one character on that Black Panther cover who ain't even gonna be in Black Panther 2, and that's Storm. So it's like we know we ain't gonna get Storm in Black Panther 2. So I'm saying, man, please, if Storm showed up in Black Panther 2, man, every theater on the planet would explode at the same time. Like, it ain't gonna happen though.
Al will come on live and cut a video.
Man, in the middle of the movie.
In the middle of the movie, he cut a promo right there in the theater. Mandalorian. That's a great cover, man.
It looks good in color because I got it.
Yeah, but we're not paying
$250.
We already know the history on it.
No, we not. We don't do that. We don't. No. We don't do that.
No.
We don't do that around here. Oh.
267.
I love these comics reappearing on
I
the
mean,
list.
Ben said this was going for 150, man, but I'm telling you now, I know you could have got this book for under $15.
Anything King is gonna go up like crazy.
This is a book I paid $45 for.
Avengers 8.
Yep, shit, I got it right here. I think it's like right here.
You crazy, man.
Right there.
Look, there it is, right there.
Right there.
But you're right, Mastodon. If Storm showed up in Black Panther 2 in the movie, I'd shit myself. Like, oh damn, they did it. They pulled the trigger.
Oh no.
And Astonishing Ant-Man #6. And Secret War. Are we still looking at the same list? Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, this is all the same. They just copy and paste.
9-8. Well, here you go. 9-8 rose from $500 a week ago to $1,000 for Secret Wars.
I love how both top 10 lists are just basically just like, let me copy your homework. Sure, just make it look a little different so they don't know you copied it. Like, that's what it looks like this week. Like, that's exactly what both top 10s look like.
People, this is what I'm talking about here, man. I love, shout out to when I see this golden age. Secret Story Romances #4 sold for $13.20. 0 copies graded on the census. Yeah, this is why you buy golden age right there.
Yeah, you got it. That is pretty impressive. $13.20 and it ain't even graded. Like, that is an impressive number attached to a non-graded comic book, for especially a non-graded, non-MCU related comic book. Yep. That is a great price tag. And you're right. That's why you invest in Golden Age.
All y'all folk, y'all better start going to these stores, looking at y'all $5 Scotty Young section. All them Scotty Young variants just be sitting over there. No getting no love.
Snatch them up.
Snatch them up, man.
I might not like his art as much as the next, but every time I see one, I'll snatch one up.
All right, let's ride back over to see. Let's go check out our movers and shakers for the week with me.
Based off of how things have been, and we're gonna see them same 10 moving and shaking again.
We probably will.
Let's find out.
Oh, that wish list. There's that static #1 right there. Don't start.
Static #1, bro. Won't be none, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shakers. So check out our shakers.
Really, somebody looking for that Walking Dead #1?
I mean, if you Walking Dead #1, it's time to buy it.
Show's ending. It's in between the Michonne and Rick show starting.
Yeah, I have gone about Walking Dead. Is it? It don't come back to the fall, right? It ends in the fall, right?
Don't start me lying.
Walking Dead.
Huh?
I haven't watched Walking Dead in 5 years.
Okay, I was just wondering, man. I actually watched the last. I watched Fear the Walking Dead, and they told me my boy died. So after that, I said, "Well, that's damn it."
I'm done with that. Yeah.
Yeah, they told me that. I said, "Well, shit, it's no need me watching it." Man. So,
but yeah, I guess if you're looking for them down, we'll be to snatch them up now before the craze rise back up again. Everybody want to be on the Walking Dead's nuts.
I think this the one Remo for right here.
Oh, that Wolverine. But see, that ain't the cover. I want the.
Oof,
that is.
That was yesterday.
Ooh, that was yesterday too. Ooh, my Jesus.
Holy smokes!
Man, that is a clutch of pearls kind of price on the comic right there, boy. Woo.
Yeah.
Highest known value? God damn, what the heck? Jesus, take the wheel. That's all I got, boy. Woo.
Man,
Man.
Who is that Iron Man? There's that Secret War Spider-Man. Oh,
Yep, there's a cover for Secret Wars. Everybody. Yep, Teen Titans.
wow.
Wonder Girl dons her new costume.
Jesus.
Man, I got this out the dollar bin.
You probably still can get it at the dollar bin.
Wow, and that's so yesterday too.
What happened yesterday? Where are these people with the money? What the hell? Yo, did the person who won the Mega Millions in Michigan start buying comic books yesterday?
Probably did. My man probably going ham right now.
Look, there it is again. Yesterday, 850. Like what the heck? He going ham. That motherfucker was like, "I got 1.28 billion. Let's buy everything."
Hey.
He just went online and just boy, don't you know?
Oh,
he just went online and just started snatching up everything.
Oh,
man.
Let me see what this hit. Man.
Oh shit.
4.5. That's a great cover. That's an iconic cover.
Yeah.
That warrants the price.
I am surprised to see Ghost Rider on there.
Which one? You talking the old Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh no, that's actually the second. This is actually after they took him. This is I can't remember exactly which one it is. This is either after they took him out the Western. I can't remember, but yeah, this is actually you probably want to get this. This is actually
they took it. That's the Western, yeah.
Warlock.
Just buying all the Wonder Man. I'm not surprised Submarine. I am surprised that Submarine, the first appearance, isn't on the top 10 after the Black Panther 2 trailer.
Yeah, that is true.
This is actually, anybody see this book? Y'all let me know. This is actually one of my books I'm hunting down.
Is that a Scotty Young cover? Like what is
it?
Headless Spawn.
Headless Spawn. Not to be wrong, right mistake. Headless Spawn. Yeah, I've been looking for that one. Yeah, Silver Age, first Silver Age Ghost Rider. That's what it is. I knew it was a key. So yeah.
Okay.
But if you do see them old Ghost Riders, Golden Age, you better pick those
snatch
up.
They
tend to, snatch them up, man. They tend to go for a penny too.
Uncle Scrooge.
Right?
Yeah, this is the key. This is the first. This is a key here. This is I can't quite remember what it is, but this is the key.
It's the first issue. It's the first dollar he ever made in that issue. It's the first on his way to his millions before he became rich Uncle Scrooge. He was just Scrooge. He was just Steve before he became stingy with his money. He was just Steve. Yeah.
White pages.
There you go.
I hit my boy up, man. Y'all know whatnots. Whatnots. Y'all
got the comics.
Whatnot. Who that got him? Y'all better check that whatnot. He got him. Trust me, he got the loot.
You got that loot bag.
Yep.
Oh, Zip Comics made the list. There's Wonder Woman, Doctor Strange. I love seeing these. I have to admit, I don't have a lot of them in my collection, but I love seeing Silver Age and Golden Age comic books making the movers and shakers list. You know, it's like it feels like it's one of those things that kind of it makes it feel like people are actually like listening. They're not just snatching up that FOMO for anything that just comes out, but somebody's actually out there really listening, paying attention, and really investing in actual decent comic books. They're gonna pay off in the long run.
Yeah, that FOMO will get you, boy.
Brother Voodoo. Man.
Brother Voodoo!
Yeah.
His old outfit before they was like, hey, he's from Louisiana now. Let's make him look like it.
All right, here you go. Here we go.
First appearance of shit. That is really cheap for that.
Yeah, that's
right.
Who somebody got a deal for that.
Right.
275.
I want to know what happened yesterday in the world of comic books. Why are these prices from yesterday? Like, what happened? Who was out and just out there just sticking them up?
Somebody stop.
Somebody out there with the bag getting these comic books, man. Like this.
Somebody froze time yesterday, and they just went from eBay listing to eBay listing, cleaning them out.
Cleaning out.
Big time.
That War Machine, Nice. Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man in the War, I'm assuming. Yeah. Dazzler?
Yeah.
Really? I'm assuming that's first appearance of Dazzler in that X-Men down there.
This is not.
Yep, first appearance of Dazzler. Somebody snatched out too.
Yep, we were just talking about that too, brother Al.
Mm-hmm. Brother Voodoo.
Brother Voodoo!
I got that Star Wars. Mine's a Whitman reprint, but I finally got myself.
So what's that? Thunderbolts, the Hulk. What is that?
300.
Oh, that's another thing I'm surprised about. First appearance. That is a steal.
See, the problem is they're not going to use that. I don't think they're going to use a single character from that Thunderbolts.
Don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Nah, they're gonna probably use some.
They're gonna make up some new ones.
Like the Suicide Squad. They're gonna probably make them whole.
They're gonna throw some people up there, see what sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Echo on the list. Her show gonna be starting to film soon.
Yeah. And Ditto was gonna appear in that, right?
I think so. Yeah, they're saying it's gonna have a supernatural twist to it. At Judgment Day in the Blackout. Oh, there's the Secret Wars we was talking about. That right there, next to the Batman 125.
Oh, good.
Really? That's less than cover price. Like that.
Yeah, I need to pick that up. Let me go ahead and pick that up, man.
That's number 4. That's the one with.
Yeah, there's the Secret Wars we were talking about.
Yeah,
That's the one. That's the one that there's probably going the Hickman run. That's the one that's probably going to be the show that they're going to base it off of.
Yep.
With Doom and everything. Yeah.
Well, you know, if they do that, watch the next book that's gonna start going. What's the first appearance of Spider-Man when he went with that suit on right there? Which one is that? When he joined with
the Future Foundation suit.
Future Foundation suit. What's the first appearance of that?
What issue was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna pop too.
Yeah, you gotta know the bias, man. You gotta know what to buy. Gotta know what to buy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but if you buying based off a top 10 list, then you're in trouble.
Deep trouble.
Deep doo.
I got that She-Hulk #1. I bought that 2 years ago, I think. I paid like maybe $100 for it. Time to get rid of it. Time to offload it now. Since the show about to drop. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and throw it on eBay for $4,000.
4,600.
$4,600. See what I can get for it.
$500.
OBO Disney Plus MCU.
Tough.
Disney Plus. Put that Disney Plus to it.
Disney Plus, very fine.
Yep.
Dollar box. Dollar special right here, man.
Man.
Oh, that's
proof. Proof.
Yeah. Dollar being special, that boy.
Boy, them collarbones are serious, ain't they? God damn.
Yeah. All right, fellas, let's move on here, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop right into this thing. All right, y'all. Let me start sharing the screen now. I'm gonna check it out.
I got a lot to say about that on our haul video.
What's that?
Well, who that is saying? But the Black Panther #1. He said Matt Campbell, J. Scott Campbell covered the first. We talked about that, boy. Oh boy, that's crazy.
So San Diego Comic-Con has come and gone. And Chris, Jace, let's talk about first thing. Let's talk about the
So much to unpack.
Black Adam trailer. Chris, how do you feel about what you saw?
I think Black Adam is going to be a good movie, and I say this because when you look at the track record of all comic book movies, not just DC's, not just Marvel's, or anyone else's, but all comic book movies, the really big surprise hit movies tend to be the ones that aren't of the characters you see every day. Everybody was surprised at how good the first Ant-Man did, how good the first Doc Strange did. Why?
Guardians.
Because the first Guardians. Why? Because they weren't the Avengers. They were new characters being introduced to the populace. And Black Adam is the same thing. Shazam did great. Why? Because Shazam wasn't a member of the Justice League. He was somebody new. And it was a different take on comic book characters because it was funny. Black Adam is going to be that serious. Aside from The Rock doing his whole Black Adam's going to change the face of comic book movies, promo that he always does.
Yeah.
Black Adam is going to be a really good movie because it does two things. It gives you a new character that most people don't know and a new super team that people usually don't know. We're getting the JSA and we're getting Black Adam in this movie. We're getting a whole bunch of new characters. They're essentially Black Adam is doing what Zack Snyder's Justice League should have done. We're getting a really great villain who is complicated and a really great complicated super team fighting him without the buildup. They're succeeding without doing what everybody wanted DC to do and do the 10-year buildup that they did with Avengers to the first Avengers movie. They're doing it in one movie. We're going to get his backstory. We're going to get some of their backstory. And we're going to get this epic good versus evil battle in one movie. We're not going to have to wait and get stretched out for forever hoping that we ever get a sequel. And the trailers show us that it's going to be a really good movie. I really do think that Black Adam is going to be what we were hoping for. Black Adam's going to be what we wanted from the Justice League, I think. That's my prediction. It's going to be that superhero team up battle movie that we were all hoping for, that Zack Snyder sold everybody that bill of sales on that we didn't get.
And it's going to be serious.
It's going to be serious. You can tell, when you see the scene, when you the little bitty snippet scene that you see between when you see Hawkman, coming at Black Adam like that, and even the tagline, even though it sounds corny when you hear the Rock saying it's the world needed a hero, but they got me instead. It's still a really good tagline that works for the character, that works for Black Adam. Because he's not a hero. I remember in the 52 comic book.
He's the DC, he's the Namor of DC.
Right. I remember in the 52 comic book when he ripped that dude in half on the news and he was just rah, Black Adam is the comic book character equivalent of fuck around and find out. That's what makes him.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's what he is. Yeah. That is exactly what he is.
Black Adam was pretty much an anti-hero. There's times when he'll do villain shit, and there's times when they need it, he'll help them out. At times, and he's gonna turn his back on Shazam and Superman.
Right, he was great on the Justice League, but you knew the entire time I was reading that run, you knew that at the drop of a hat, if shit went sideways, Black Adam would just be like, "Fuck him."
Yeah.
And you knew it, and you wouldn't have been surprised because Black Adam.
That Stone Cold Stunner coming in a moment.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I'm really hoping that does not show up in Black Adam. The only thing I'm hoping isn't in Black Adam is I'm hoping that he does not rock bottom somebody during the movie.
Oh.
Well, hey, I think your boy Hawkman gonna get a dose of that on that car, man. He gonna get the rock bottom.
It's probably gonna happen.
The most electrifying villain.
I think something like that may happen. I will not be surprised if I see it. Yeah.
If it's just the people's elbow, I'll be all right. If he people elbow somebody, it's whatever. But if he people's elbow somebody, I want him to do it midair. I want him to be 30,000 feet in the air and he people elbows Hawkman and just bow. and just drops it to the
And the
planet.
whole shockwave of that
right.
elbow. Yo, that's electrifying
Just-
people right there.
Ah! Like, I'll be okay with that. But I just like so long as he doesn't rock bottom nobody, like just be all right. I'll be okay. Like it'll be good. But Black Adam is gonna be that good.
The most is Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate.
Oh man,
I'm very intrigued to see how he does as Dr. Fate, man. Because
Dr. Fate, man.
I want to see more. I want to see Dr. Fate solo movie. If Pierce pulls him off.
I think it'll be really interesting because traditionally in comic book movies, when it comes to character, at least when it comes to Marvel characters who wear a mask, they almost never have the mask on for like 90% of the movie they're in.
Yeah.
You never really see it. Whereas I'm hoping with DC, that literally Dr. Fate is the helmet. You know what I'm saying?
That's his idea.
Right. So if he spends most of the movie without the helmet on, like I'm probably gonna have a problem with that because it's like, well, it depends. Like it's so long as there are no battle scenes with him with the helmet off, like I think I'll be okay. Like I don't want to see him starting to fight with Black Adam and he ain't got the helmet on because then that's just
that'd be ridiculous.
like that'll just be dumb. But like I'm really because especially how they redesigned the helmet, it doesn't have eye holes like it traditionally does on the Dr. Fate helmet.
Solid,
it's just straight solid. The gold, so it's going to be interesting to redesign on him, but I think it's going to be worth it to see, like you said, Jace, it's going to be worth it to see Dr. Fate because he's that character that you don't see, like he didn't even appear in the animated movies. He didn't even show up in the Justice League Dark movie.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I gotta look. I don't think he only appeared in 2 or 3 movies. If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe 3 or 4 at the best.
I think the last time we saw Dr. Fate. I think the last time we saw Dr. Fate was in an episode of Young Justice. I don't even think he even made it to any of the animated movies.
Jeez.
And that was like season 1 or 2 of Young Justice. Yeah. And so I think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be good. I'm glad they're doing that. They didn't try to stick him with a cape. Because even though he has one, Black Adam never wears a cape. It just ain't his.
Very rarely, very
rarely. Like you see from the cuts of the trailer, he had the cape at the beginning, but it went away later on. So he don't need it all the way.
What about Shazam?
Oh, okay, so that was World War II. You're right, Al. He was in that one. That was the last time he appeared in World War II with the Justice Society.
Yeah.
Which again works because he's a member of the Justice Society, so that worked out well. So that was. That's gonna be really good. Shazam.
What about Shazam, brother?
Man, look, Shazam once again is gonna be that movie that is going to break up the monotony of the serious comic book movies. Because like we're gonna get Black Panther 2, and it's gonna be all serious. Everybody's gonna be like, "What are they gonna do?" Because Chadwick's not here, and then Black Adam's gonna be serious, and then Shazam's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, I put a whoopee cushion in the teacher's seat," and it's just gonna be funny. Like it's just gonna be. Because in the trailer, when he's just like, "I'm not as old as you are, but I've seen all the Fast and the Furious movies," like that shit's fucking funny. They worked the family meme from Fast and the Furious into the movie. Like, I think Shazam's gonna be that. It's gonna be that breakout again. It's gonna be.
And then the lady he's talking to, I forgot whose mom it is that he's talking to at the table. I can't think of whose mom it is, man.
That's Helen Mirren playing the character. That's who the actress is Helen Mirren. And she's a really great actress. I was surprised to see that they got her in. I wasn't so surprised to see Lucy Liu playing her sidekick or whatever, but I was definitely surprised to see Helen Mirren in a comic book movie playing a villain. Watch some crack jokes during Black Panther's funeral. Oh man.
Well, hold tight. We're gonna talk about Black Panther a little bit. Y'all hold tight.
I got problems with Black Panther already. But Shazam's gonna be. I think Shazam again is gonna be great. It's gonna be those bookends together.
My expectations are that it's gonna be a fun superhero movie. That's what I'm saying. A fun superhero.
And you know what though? That's kind of I know I wish Al was on because Al's the big Shazam fan, but that's kind of what
Captain Marvel.
Whenever Captain Marvel, Shazam, whenever he shows up, that's what not to say that he's the comic relief, but the mood is gonna lighten when Captain Marvel is in a scene or in a comic book or whatever. Like he's gonna be like when he was in that episode of Justice League and he basically fucking just he just railed them and he was just like, "You guys are supposed to be heroes." Like you know what I'm saying? Like he straight dogged the Justice League for how they were acting about stuff. Like he's that say what you want about Billy Batson, say what you want about Captain Marvel, Shazam or whatever, but he is, if you look at it and you see that Superman is the beacon of hope in the DC universe, Captain Marvel is the conscience of the DC universe. He is that character that no matter what happens, he will look at the situation and really actually weigh the ups, the downs, the pros and the cons, the good and the bad of that situation before he makes his decision about what he's gonna do. Because he, just like they wrote, and Mark Waid and Alex Ross wrote in Kingdom Come, Billy Batson, Captain Marvel, is the only person who can really weigh and really see what it means to be a god and a mortal at the same time. Superman may be a god and he pretends to be immortal. Billy is. When he's not Captain Marvel, he is immortal. Unlike Superman. When he's not Superman, he's Clark Kent, but he's technically still Superman.
He's still
you know what I'm saying? Right, he's still the same person. Billy is the only one who sees the world from both sides. That's why I've always thought of him as the conscience of the DC universe, because he's going to do what he really feels is right for everybody, not just the superheroes, not just the humans on the planet. He's going to do what is right for everybody to make sure the situation works out well. So I think Shazam! Fury of the Gods is going to be just like the first Shazam was. It's going to be that movie that's going to be that sleeper hit kind of, even though everybody has seen the first one, they're not going to expect it to be as good the second time around, and it's going to blow people away.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so moving along, fellas. Marvel
had a long ass list.
Long list. Phase 4, 5,
6.
So phase 4, we got She-Hulk, which I actually like that last trailer.
It looks good.
I thought the trailer's better than the last one they showed. So
yeah, I like. I'm actually looking forward to that show. So we got a couple more weeks, so I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's funny that they talked about with She-Hulk. They was like, now that they've done it, if they'd have known how much work was going to go into CGI and having a CGI character on the screen so much, they wouldn't have had her on the screen so much.
They, if I don't know if y'all caught this in the trailer, man, but she did that thing that she does in the comic book where if something happens, she talks too.
Yeah, she break the fourth wall. She's done that a lot in the comics.
Yeah. They kept that true. Yeah.
So that was cool, man.
She-Hulk is definitely going to be that really great. Just like Ms. Marvel was. It's going to be that Marvel show that is it's those characters that nobody expects. They're not the Avengers. We got She-Hulk. We got Ms. Marvel. We got Moon Knight. These characters that aren't the standard, heroes everybody expects to see are getting put in the spotlight, and everybody's seeing how great they actually are. And I'm loving it. She-Hulk is gonna be really good, and I'm glad that they're doing it. They're handling it, like it was in the comic books. Bruce Banner's gonna show up. We're gonna see Daredevil, because it's one of those things that would, if Matt Murdock hadn't have shown up in literally the only other show about a character who is a lawyer, it would have been really weird.
Yeah, I agree.
If the two, there ain't but in the Marvel universe, there ain't but two lawyers that everybody know. Mm-hmm. And if he hadn't shown, she didn't show up in his, so he got to show up in hers. Like, that's just how that goes. Like,
I think he's gonna show up as Matt Murdock. Then we're gonna see him in the Daredevil comic.
Exactly.
He's gonna show up both times.
So. I was sitting here. I lost my concentration. I was sitting here looking at Pat McAfee do a half somersault off the top rope.
Oh, you got the somersault. Oh,
Pat,
man.
Pat McAfee just did a. I mean, it was the most funniest thing I think I've seen in a while. But no, with She-Hulk, man, I think it's gonna be good, man. If you have not bought, and this is me throwing out spec, that I know I'm gonna throw my spec. It will be your option, MCU. If you have not got your A-Force #1s from over at Second and Charles, because that's all they got over there at Second and Charles, is A-Force #1s. You can go get them all day over at Second and Charles.
Right.
Go grab them and just stash them. If you want to move into something else, move into something else. But you can go find them over at Second and Charles. They're all over there. So.
Go stack them up, and so you can offload them and make your quick cash.
Make your quick cash and dash. So the other property that was discussed is well, you know what? We'll say that. We'll say that for last. Let's go to 5. Let's go to phase 5, and we'll come back to phase 4. Ant-Man Quantumania. We have Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Final movie.
Echo, looking forward to that as well. Loki season 2. The Marvels, Blade.
Man, I'm very intrigued to see what they do.
Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do with Blade.
Yeah.
Ironheart, which we'll talk about in a second as well.
Right.
Agatha, Coven of Chaos, which is I'm glad they changed the name.
Yeah.
They changed the name on that. Daredevil, Born Again.
Yep.
18 episodes, man.
18 episodes, bro. So I mean, they gotta be filming some of that stuff early.
Yeah.
Captain America, new NWO featuring Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin.
Yeah. The NWO back.
And ironically, it's going to debut on May 3rd, which is funny because I think NWO started on May 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Thunderbolts. And then phase 6 was Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Avengers Kane Dynasty, and then Avengers Secret Wars, which we all know that lets us know that something major is going to be happening.
Right, they're building again.
Yeah, they're building again. So something's going to be happening in that phase. So we get 3 major movies. Also too, I heard, and in the chat, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I heard earlier this week somewhere that they're actually not going to reintroduce the Fantastic Four, which I think is great. We know
it's not going to be an origin. You are correct.
Okay,
it's not going to be an origin story.
And I agree with it. Some people said, "Oh, that's not. I don't like that."
We don't need it. Nope. We don't need it. Nope. We don't need it. We've seen that before.
History has proven that an origin movie doesn't do well.
Yeah.
For the Fantastic Four.
We do not need to see that again.
Yeah.
We know.
We know how they got their powers. We come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Just to the point.
Cut scenes if y'all need to, and
little flashbacks of seeing how they got there. That's it. We don't need to see them getting their powers.
Don't need to see the full on them getting their powers.
Don't waste my time seeing that shit.
We don't need that, man. Just let them show up, man, and let them do their thing. Man.
And speaking of Marvel, the D23 is coming up in like 2 months. They're supposedly going to be announcing even more stuff.
Well,
at the Disney Day.
I would assume that Deadpool will probably get announced there.
Well, no, Kevin Feige's already said he's trying to make trying to elevate Deadpool 3 higher than the first 2 were. Yeah. And they're speculating that Shang-Chi 2 is going to be announced at
Shang-Chi 2 is definitely going to be announced.
Yeah.
Because you see on that phase 6, there's a lot of empty spots there.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So know they got more to announce. And remember, they got the Nova show. They announced that they're coming out.
I know. Yeah.
If it was anyone else, I would honestly say they were being too ambitious, because that is a lot planned out, sitting on the bubble of superheroes that Marvel has already blown up to almost explosion. It's already almost burst because of the way they flooded the. A couple years ago, what was it? 2-3 years we went when there was a Marvel movie almost every other month. It seemed like.
Yeah.
And it's like they're gearing up to do that again, and it's going to be a mix of movies and TV shows. And if it was anyone else, I'd say they were being too ambitious.
We had the pandemic in 2020. That pushed a lot of stuff back.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff log jam. So a lot of this little bit of
getting phase 5 probably starting this year right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they went to their little conference or whatever with Kevin Feige, and he was like, they planned out stuff for like the next 10 years of Marvel content.
Yeah.
And that is just. My kids are gonna be watching Marvel movies. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Well, it's gonna be like Star Wars, man. It's gonna be like how we see Star Wars. Well, they have the trilogies and stuff. So, let's pony on back. And I'll say this too. Al's gonna be sitting there laughing when I say this. You better get your X-Men books while you can, because they bought you some time. If you want X-Men. You better you damn sure get your Wolverine. Yeah, if you want X-Men and you on that hunt, you better be getting them now, man. Because
what's up? We ain't talking about the anime shows.
Oh yeah.
97.
97. When does that shit come on? We talked about that.
I think that coming out late next year. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still got a minute.
Yeah.
So
I think it's interesting that there's just the X-Men movie that it's just mutants. Like I'm assuming
To
that's
me,
a
it makes sense.
placeholder.
Yeah, because they saying it's
You
going to
know.
be called mutants, and that
Yeah,
makes
like
sense.
it's just it's like we know they're mutants. Can you give me
Like, you don't want to just automatically introduce the X-Men in a single movie. Just like we've seen how many goddamn X-Men movies.
I just want to know, for my own personal love of the X-Men. You just say mutants. There are a lot of mutants, especially now doing
you
Disney
got two.
running
You
around.
got two running around right now. You got two running around already. So
Right.
that's
I
why they
want to know. I want to know which mutants. I don't want to go to a movie theater and see Maggot and like Morph and a bunch of B-list,
no.
Morlocks running around. Like I
No.
want some guaranteed A-list X-Men mutants. And that, I mean, like
A-list mutants. Period, man. I need to see Psylocke, man. I need to see Mystique, Nightcrawler. Come on, man. I need to see all the
Disney and Marvel need to be ballsy and be like, we doing the X-Men movie and we doing a true Age of Apocalypse movie. Fuck everything else. Like just like that would be all the change. Long haired, one eyed Cyclops, one hand Wolverine.
I know
Like
we're going to be the entry of Phase 7. Phase 7.
that would be
Yeah,
that would
I think in terms of them having a movie, I don't see that coming to like Phase 7. But I think they're going to do
it'll be worse.
talking about all. Yeah, they're going to do mutants talking about all the mutants that currently exist.
Brother Al.
What's happening now?
Good eye.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
I like the head now. I hit that one more time. I like the head now, man.
Yeah, he's representing.
Punch, kick, parappa rapper.
No, sir, it's kick punch. It's all
sorry.
in the mind.
It's more in the mind. You want to test me? I think it's fine.
Hey, brother.
Rapper
So,
rapper.
Al, we talking about you. Of course, you know what we're talking about, man. So you just go ahead and give us. Yes.
Say your thoughts, Al. Say your thoughts.
Well, I just put it in the chat. Good evening, everybody. First off, had a great day today. I was just reading comic books all day. But anyway, they gonna do the X-Men. They gonna get X-Men the Avengers treatment, man. They're not just gonna throw a movie out there talking about the mutants. The X-Men is too big of a property for Disney for them to just mess around with. So I could see them actually centering an entire phase around the X-Men and then bringing whatever Marvel properties that they have already on the table into that whole scheme of things, man. I mean, you gotta see, for the longest, the X-Men was Marvel's bread and butter, especially for the 80s up to like the late 90s.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try to milk the X-Men for whatever they can get out of them. So I don't think they're throwing hints in there now, with Kamala Khan being a
Brother
mutant.
Joe, what's up, man?
And with Scarlet Witch, I mean, we all know she a mutant. They just won't say nothing.
And I think she's gonna come back as a mutant. That's all. They're gonna bring her back as a mutant.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna eventually. I mean, since they've opened up that can of worms with mutants being in the Marvel universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's no longer miracles, so they can run shot with it. Anybody that was previously in a movie that might have been a mutant is gonna be a mutant. But yeah, I think they're not going to tread lightly with the X-Men. When they bring the X-Men, they're going to come from all angles. They probably going to have at least 4 or 5 different movies, TV series, everything going to be set up. They're going to have several.
Go ahead.
I can see them doing a New Mutants TV show that feeds into the movie.
They got to redeem them.
Oh man, they got to redeem all of them.
Well, I mean,
to be honest with you,
you touched on what I'm going to say. With New Mutants, I can see them doing an X-Force, X-Factor, Excalibur, all them side teams. They can easily have TV shows.
Excalibur was definitely TV show work.
I think the main focus for movies is going to be X-Men, and anything else they could do to bleed into the movies, like the New Mutants. They could do New Mutants on the side while the X-Men are doing their thing.
You think they could do it off Deadpool?
Yeah,
because
but see, the thing of it is
doing the Deadpool movie, you knew that the X-Men were there, especially with Deadpool 2 when they showed the room what the X-Men did. So, because they're working on Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 is definitely working on. So I think that's the movie that could really really start the mutant. Matter of fact, you know what? He put up a good Phase 7 could be the mutant saga. You know how
Yeah,
this Phase
right.
5 and 6 is the multiverse saga? Phase 7 could be the mutant saga.
And what Dope Comics said, that's while he got that little laughing emoji, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's serious business because if you bring the X-Men in, that brings in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, that brings in Alpha Flight, that brings in Friends of Humanity, that brings in the Acolytes. Everybody associated with the X-Men is now going to be part at some point of the MCU. So, and I know you probably haven't seen any of our older content, Dope, but I've been talking about Alpha Flight forever.
Yeah, they do something.
So it's gonna be a matter. It's only a matter of time.
Personally, for me, not to cut you off, but for me personally, if the entire Phase 7 ends up being about just the X-Men, I would love for the entire phase to build up to the Executioner Song movie with Cable, Strife.
Ooh, that could be.
That would be.
Man, that Cable Strife that's gonna be tough, man. Cause that backstory is crazy.
You know what I think would actually work though, Chris? That would work, but if they mixed it with the Extinction Agenda.
Oh,
because
man.
with the Extinction Agenda, you know, they had Genosha.
Yeah,
so now I will say this: if we hear anything about Genosha in the upcoming shows and movies, y'all already know where they're going. It's a wrap.
OB, that mean OBO tough MCU.
Yeah, for those for those that don't know, Genosha it's an actual it's in Africa, and I think it's in Africa, but it's a country that they hate mutants and they depower mutants.
So you're correct.
Yeah, it's they depower mutants, and they had a whole storyline where Storm got depowered and a whole bunch of other folks. I think Richter got depowered and
Gambit. They did a story arc in the 90s X-Men cartoon, with Jubilee, Storm, and Gambit.
That's right. They
did a whole story arc with it. That's when they introduced Cable for the first time.
Yeah. And then Bishop came soon after Cable, right? Something like that. Yeah.
Bishop came late.
But yeah, I think they're going to devote the whole Phase 7. I mean, you think about it. I mean, they got enough stuff just by the X-Men alone to do a whole phase without touching nothing else.
Nothing else. Yeah, two
phase.
So
yeah,
I mean, they can totally go to left field, but I think they're gonna save them, man.
We know
they're gonna save the X-Men.
You know, Marvel they are going to pimp that X-Men out.
That's right. And that's why I am happy. I am happy because of the simple fact that I could get these books. And the rest of these books I need.
Don't talk about my homeboy.
The rest of these books, I'm talking about these Silver Age X-Men.
Yeah, they're so far off, you can still get them decently.
I can still get them for a decent price.
Yep.
Nice size though.
Because the minute they announce anything, boy, you best believe
it's a wrap. That's why I didn't believe that rumor about the mutants. I'm like, man, come on now. You honestly think Marvel is gonna just throw a movie out there about Scott and Cyclops like it's gonna be like an Odd Couple type movie?
Right.
Come on, man.
With Xavier and Cyclops, yeah.
Right. They live in an apartment like in Bed-Stuy or something.
It's just an Odd Couple.
That ain't about to happen. They gonna save the mutants for a whole phase. I'm telling you.
And it's gonna be
if they should do that because you got the 2 Avengers movies in Phase 6. Now, was there a gap between them in terms of anything releasing in between?
Well, I kind of picked up on something when I saw that whole lineup for phase, like, because I think at the end of Phase 5, the Fantastic Four is supposed to be that last movie.
No, Thunderbolt's the last movie for Phase 5.
Fantastic Four is the start of Phase 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm thinking right around that time, the Marvels comes out next year, right?
Yeah, that's next year.
I do believe so, yeah.
I think they're going to focus a lot on the Skrulls because when they do that Secret Invasion, of course, we all know that's going to be a Skrull movie. I honestly think they're going to reintroduce the Kree, and we probably going to see Silver Surfer and we're probably gonna see Galactus in that Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
If we
I
don't
think-
see them in the movie, they're gonna
Be
it'll probably
mentioned.
be some kind of either a mention or it's gonna be like a post-credit scene.
I just hope Galactus isn't a giant purple cloud this time.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Nah, you know they ain't gonna they gonna probably
It's more interesting to see
they'll-
how they do Galactus, because if you look at Eternals, the Foundation's kind of did with the what they did.
Yeah.
So if they could just, because Galactus don't even have to appear on screen for a good 30 minutes, because you know that's going to be a lot of money for you to have him on screen for 30 plus minutes.
They might make him a cloud, man. They might make him a cloud.
they gonna CGI Galactus. They gonna have him looking like a celestial, and they gonna get Kevin Michael Richardson to do his voice.
He gonna be a voice in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if that would, like you said, that would really be a really great move. You know, they've done all this Avenger stuff. They've done all this kind of sort of Inhuman stuff, like moving into doing the mutants, because that's what everybody loves. What's happening next?
What's going on,
You
y'all?
know, you know, the X-Men are what fans like us are what have been clamoring for, have been wanting the X-Men. Like the Avengers are cool, but the X-Men are cooler to me. Like, and I've been wanting that, and so I'm really looking forward to it.
See, the problem with the Kree Skull War, they already killed off Ronan, man. You killed off Ronan the Accuser, bro. And you cannot do a Kree Skull War without Ronan. They can bring it back if
you know they can fix it now. They got the multiverse. They can fix it.
We're in the multiverse saga. They can fix everything right now.
Shit, you be surprised.
They got at least explain how, or less, because what? The last time we seen him was in the Captain Marvel prequel bullshit. Oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Al.
And one piece of news that I don't think y'all discussed thus far, and I think X might have posted it in the chat, might have been either X or Chris, was that the Fox X-Men characters are still under contract.
I'm not
until
sure.
2020.
It came from a Reddit video.
Verified? Has that been verified?
I'm not sure if that's true, because the people who they're not even insiders. I'm thinking that.
But you know what though? It makes sense, because if it's true, if Disney bought everything of Fox, they bought contracts too. So if those folks are still in contract, Donnie said it's true. So if they're still in contract, then that means they can't recast those characters until 2025.
Yeah, right. Which is why they won't be until Phase 7.
Phase 7.
Right, exactly. But I'm thinking that they're probably going to be in that Secret Wars movie, or at least some of them.
Right, pop them in just to have them established, and then you can recast down the road, because it was a Kree masquerading.
They probably can't use any of the X-Men characters that was in the past movie, but they could still use X-Men characters and mutants that was never in the movie.
But why not? They use Professor X.
Exactly.
That's how I mean.
But
he's still on the contract.
Right, he's still under contract. I mean,
Patrick Stewart, the other guy who played that.
Yeah, I mean, Scott McAvoy, I think that's his name, or Charles McAvoy, one of them. Mm-hmm. They can use all of them. If they use Patrick Stewart, they can use Michael Fassbender. They can use Hugh Jackman if he was still under contract. They can use everybody that was in that god awful Apocalypse movie, because they would still be under contract.
I honestly think that those contracts may still be like valid, so to speak, but I guarantee you those lawyers at Disney are looking through all those loopholes, because if that was the case, they're still on. Then the Fantastic or the Fantastic Four actors are still on the contract.
They will still be on.
You know what I'm saying? They had
the latest movie,
right?
Well, I guess it depends on what type of contract they sign.
Yeah, that Fantastic Four. You talking Fantastic Four? That movie
right.
So bad.
But see, here's the thing: is
y'all that for a bag of cans.
But the thing about it is, like, are these contracts? Are they put in place for? They gave them these contracts for an extended period of time, just contingent on them making movies as a Fox property, not necessarily. First of all, they're not Fox anymore. That company is folded. Let's be real. There's nothing Fox anymore after New Mutants. You know what I'm saying?
New Mutants was the last movie that was scheduled. I
don't think it's like the NFL or NBA or anything where if you trade for somebody, you have to inherit their contract. Exactly. This is not the case. This is outright purchase of a company. So if let's say if we had a business and we were probably owned and then we sold it to another company, right? Once we sold it, they don't have to honor any of those contracts that we had in place because they are now they are the parent company. Now,
it's
go
almost
ahead.
like Xbox buying Activision.
Yeah.
Xbox, they're gonna lay off a lot of people on Activision. They
Yeah,
gonna
look
keep
at
certain people, and they're gonna
look at Warner Brothers being bought out by Discovery. Them cats they slowly got trickled out, and they bringing in the people that they want. And them people had contracts. You know what I'm saying? And you and as far as
ain't like when WWE bought WCW and Hulk Hogan was sitting on them WCW contracts.
Well,
like,
here's the thing about contracts.
Yeah.
You think Disney can't afford to pay these folks out of their contract? They spent billions to get these properties to make what they want. You think they can't pay you a couple $1 million? You think they won't throw away $1 million or so many millions? Look at Scarlett Johansson. They threw away millions of dollars just to go to her battle and then settle out of court for less money than what she would have made.
Well,
they don't care. They're gonna do what they got to do. I agree with that. But Disney would do what they got to do to make whatever they want to make with properties that they own.
Personally, I just think that this is probably going to taking their time on everything. I mean, it's a lot of when you look at this thing for what it is. This is a lot of work that you face. So
here's my thing. So and it's gonna sound crazy, but so what? Let it take to 2027.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, because me personally, the last thing, and everybody on this panel, because we lived it, we don't want to see another Russian. We don't want to see X-Men 3 again. We've seen that. We don't see no more Russian X-Men movies. We don't want to see any of that. Take your time. It's just like God of War. Take your time. Just take your time.
Yeah. But like by 2027, they can start the entire whatever over again if they want to. They can start with a new Tony Stark. They can start with a new Avenger, whoever. They can do whatever they want and give us what we quote unquote are entitled to, so to speak. I know we're not entitled, but you know what I'm saying.
Consequences, man. That's why I think the Secret Wars, whatever happened in Secret Wars, is going to lead into the next phase, and that's when we probably going to get a lot of.
Yeah.
Because I seriously doubt Disney is going to let mutants and contracts cause them to go the way of what, like, start looking like DC, where they can't put out what they need to put out.
Yeah,
I seriously doubt that.
All right, fellas, let's slide over here and let's talk about the elephant in the room. Of course, the Black Panther trailer debuted, and of course there was uproar. Before we get to the obvious
I face
uproar, I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this, and y'all gonna start laughing. I saw it this week, and I'm gonna put a stop to this shit right now before we even get started. If y'all take y'all ass to go see that movie in all white, y'all need y'all ass kicked. That is stupid as shit.
They already need their ass kicked because they dressed up like they were from Zamunda to go see everybody.
That is the stupidest shit that I have heard since I saw them going to barbecue and all that stuff going to this movie.
You know what's gonna happen?
Black folk need to stop that shit.
They woke about a character they know nothing about.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. I just gotta say it like it is. We need to stop that shit. Going to see this movie all white. I saw that yesterday and I said, here we go. The movie, and we ain't even got here yet. And here we go talking about
hey,
white.
Go be in all white in the movie theater with me. Hey, I'm gonna accidentally spill my red drink on you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fuck around and stuff.
You gonna see folk walking out there with cheese all on their clothes.
Cheese.
With
butter stain.
You know, they sell yeast in there now. They got Birra. I might accidentally spill a beer. I'm excited.
No, I'm gonna tell you what the best thing to do. Go buy you a super soaker and put some red Kool-Aid up in that sucker and just eat it on.
Yeah, but yeah, I saw that. I said, "Oh, here we go."
Drop my nachos on your white soup.
What's that? Closed eye rye? Is that what it's called? That country?
That closed eye.
There you go. Yeah. Take some of that in there.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
I haven't seen any of those news reports, but I mean, just like X said, man, people were going. I seen videos of folks getting out of old Jeep Grand Cherokee from 1988 throwing rose petals on the ground. Like,
Right.
y'all really serious, man? Like,
Yeah, that's
y'all
crazy.
really serious about this
They bought it. They bought it.
And it's funny,
for the first Black Panther.
not to cut you off, Al, but what's funny is when you actually look at T'Challa and whatnot, he doesn't want none of that ceremonial bullshit thrown his way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the way they set up, what's his name in Infinity War, Mark Ruffalo, with the whole bow and shit, and he was like,
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
do that
we
here.
don't do that.
Come on, man. You think he wants some rose petals? He was like, bitch, I got a purple herb flowing through me right now. I don't need your rose petals. What is this?
Ain't Prince Akeem, man. This ain't the king.
Well,
My son works.
the unfortunate thing about that is that some people, they do stuff because they want to belong and they want to feel important. And to be honest with you, man, if I go see this movie opening night, I probably have this shirt on. It's a PlayStation shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. And I might have the Parappa the Rapper hood on, you know. So I ain't got time for that foolishness, man.
Yeah.
I might go find a Thanos shirt and wear it in there just because he snapped them.
Right. Just cause.
Hey, just a picture of the Infinity Gauntlet, the finger snapping. That's all you need.
Just a picture on the shirt of him fading to dust.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
well, you know how many?
You probably get jumped.
All right,
that's hey. I can't fight everybody, but I know I take a good chunk of them down. I'm gonna do y'all like Killmonger did to T'Challa ass.
So, Jace, what were your thoughts on the trailer, brother?
Who, me?
Oh, great. I watched it.
Oh, you said okay.
I watched it 4 times, man. Like that trailer was more of a showcase for Namor because he had the more scenes. If you look at it, but I have to look. I was on Twitter and for the second time in 4 days, I saw that recast T'Challa shit come up. I'm like, you motherfuckers just need to stop. Look, the only reason why I will agree to that to an extent is that I want to see Storm and T'Challa in the movie, man.
Right.
That's the only thing I want to see out of recast of T'Challa. Is Storm and Black Panther.
I got a question for the panel.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that his family actually requested to have T'Challa recast?
Yeah, I saw that a couple months ago.
So I think all of the arguments that people saying that it'd be distasteful and this, that, and the other, if this man's own family requested to have that role recast, y'all have slapped him in the face by slapping his family in their face. Because I guarantee you, if his family is saying that, he said it to them. I guarantee you.
He probably did.
And then his so you mean to tell me you're not gonna honor this man's dying wish?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, if the family want them recast, I definitely want them recast.
But you know what though?
You know
they gonna do what they want to do.
What would people do if they threw a swerve and they actually they recast and they said that? Go ahead, Al.
You know, at the end of the day, man, when it comes out of that, I think X said it pretty well in the chat. At if they recast T'Challa, you still gonna have a subsection of people out there in social media.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Like, say for example, when Chadwick Boseman first died, one name was coming up was Denzel's son, John Davis, whatever his last name. Well, Washington. Good Lord, Al. Okay.
He's the one person that people been claiming for.
But the thing of it is that had they say for example, I'm just doing a what if.
Hey Al, remind me when you finish to bring that back up with Denzel's son, because I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry.
You good. So just put a what if out there. Just what if they had to cast him as T'Challa? Disney at this particular point, and I get what the whole family's saying, and just say, for example, they would have done it. You're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. Somebody going to be pissed off, like, because there were many people that were saying they don't need to recast it, honor him, and now more than likely the same people that's out there complaining about recast T'Challa, which I don't understand why you complaining now, because the movie about to come out in like 2 months.
Right.
So all this boycotting and stuff,
and
this boycotting and stuff that you out here doing, talking about you ain't gonna go see the movie. what is it for? I mean, you look stupid right long enough, but you're not going to satisfy everybody, because they would have been like, oh my God, he didn't have the same accent as Chadwick Boseman, and he didn't move the same way as Chadwick Boseman.
Exactly.
You can't win for losing. So go ahead,
Yeah.
X. Go ahead.
Hey, so the only reason why they picking Denzel's son to replace him is because Chadwick Boseman held Denzel Washington in such high regards and how he helped him out. That
Yeah.
is the only reason.
Only reason.
I'm not taking anything away from Denzel's son as an actor, because I've only seen him in one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he may be a good actor, he may be great, but that's the only reason they keep throwing his son's name out there. Don't get stuck on that. Don't get stuck on that. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty. I watched Tyrone Madness, and he said it best the other day. He was like, there are millions of actors out there, and I guarantee in these millions of actors, there's at least one person who can step in and do this role justice.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one. That's we right back in the blip all over again. How many different scenarios did Doctor Strange saw? He saw what he said
14
that
million?
he saw. 14 million, and there was only
Yeah.
one. I guarantee you, out of all the millions and billions of people in the world, they could find one person that could step in and fill these shoes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't have to be Chadwick Boseman in this role. You have to be T'Challa.
Right.
You have to be T'Challa, not Chadwick Boseman. Don't go in trying to act like somebody else. Go in and act like the character.
Yeah.
This young man could act, but I guarantee you somebody else could have played James Brown like he played James Brown, if not better, because they would have had a different depiction of James Brown.
Exactly.
Somebody else, if they had the opportunity, could have played Jackie Robinson.
He played the hell out of James Brown, though, man.
He did.
He played the hell.
He did.
He
did.
He was tall, but he played the hell James Brown.
But
oh
it's
my
like
God.
it's in my honest opinion, and we've all said this, and I do wish Larry's here because we can go back and forth about it. But it's one of those, he's not bigger than the character. Chadwick Boseman himself said that he is not bigger than T'Challa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But again,
He
that's
knew
one of those
that.
things. He was always a humble person though, so that's a
he was very humble.
You know what the funny thing is? He got outshined by his whole cast in the first movie.
I've been saying that.
Right.
Exactly. He was the star of the movie until somebody else got on screen. And I wish somebody tried to argue with me with that, because even when
Killmonger was that nigga in that movie.
Here's the
But
thing.
ain't that how it's supposed to be in a movie, though? I mean,
Not necessarily.
If
If you're the headliner,
no one had a single Iron Man movie out.
I don't know about that now, because but then again, the cast of the Iron Man movie hadn't been that like.
Tony Stark was the D guy in his movies. He was not a single cast member outside him in a single scene.
But that's because most of the scenes.
Yeah, which Rhodey?
Which one?
Rhodey. Not the dark skinned Rhodey, Captain Planet Rhodey.
Captain Planet Rhodey.
He outshined him. Like, if you think about it, in part 2, when they were wrestling and fighting, and when he first put on the suit before he went and got hammerized, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hammerized.
The first time in his suit, he gave Tony Stark the business. I don't care how drunk he was and how dead he was. He has a whole AI built into his suit that could have took over at any given moment to do the work for him, because at this point, Tony Stark can't fight anyway.
And I got another one in that same movie when Black Widow came on the scene.
Yep.
She took that scene.
Yep.
I mean, it happens I get what y'all saying, but it happens in movies. I mean, the ensemble around Chadwick Boseman, they did some top-notch casting.
Everyone was awesome.
Can I add another one, Al? Can I add another one?
Go ahead.
Winter Soldier.
Man.
Here's the only thing about that, though.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Here's the only thing about that. He outshined Chris Evans the first couple times we saw him. As the movie progressed, he Like when they found Zola, that's when it became Captain America's movie again.
In Winter
You know what I'm
Soldier,
saying?
the last time he outshined Chris Evans was the battle scene with the knife fight
On the road, yeah.
and then from that point on, Chris Evans.
That whole highway,
if you go back to Black Panther 1, so we were all hyped when we saw him on screen, right? He threw the kimono bees out there to track the cars, and then as soon as they get back, who took the show from him? Okoye. Okoye took the show from him, right?
Yeah.
So they asked, did he freeze? And like, does it like an antelope in headlights? You know what I'm saying? She stole the show, and every time she was on screen with him, you focus more on her than you did him. Shuri, even a little bit, she took it. Killmonger, yes. Claw. Hey. He had us listening to what he was gonna say next. Like, what is going on? Even the Asian chick, I was like, damn, what's she gonna say? She out there dapping folks up. Okay. You know?
The script was wrote, man. I mean, come on. Y'all
I mean, I get it. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying he did get outshined by everybody else when they got on screen with him.
But when he was on screen, he
by
did
himself.
his thing.
You're right. You're right.
But see, Mo, you think about
we
it.
We forgot about M'Baku.
M'Baku. Oh boy.
And M'Baku stole that show too.
Yeah, that fight and the whole scene with
he's come out and said that for audiences to not expect. He's like that he's the actor that played M'Baku has come out and said that for the audiences, like when they see Black Panther 2, that it's gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be anything that they're expecting with Black Panther 2 by the time they get to the end of the movie. He's already said that. So they're gonna be doing all kinds of just left field kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it comes to Black Panther 2. Like for me, I am interested in seeing the movie. My biggest downside takeaway is like I'm not a big Namor fan, but I am not impressed with how he looks in the movie.
You know what though? What is Marvel really, really known for? Misdirection. Misdirection.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm talking about
the stuff we see.
Like,
yeah, I get that.
Namor looks like an extra from the scene in Alien versus Predator when the Predator and the aliens were fighting during the Aztecs. That's what Namor looked like, and I'm just disappointed. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I mean, at least he looked like a real, what can I say, Aztecian?
Aztecian.
That's what
you look like my boy off of what's the old boy on Mortal Kombat?
Kotal Khan.
No, Kotal Khan.
But hey, it's funny that you say that because he looks better. I'm gonna circle around in a second, but he looks better with this than what we saw in Suicide Squad with the Aztec sun god that got burned up by fire. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is what I want to circle back around to. Why do we have avatars in this movie?
I don't know, man.
Because, okay, so a lot of folks don't know.
Those are ice giants.
No, in the comic
they're going to bring Loki back.
No, in the comic book, Atlanteans are blue.
Yeah, they all blue.
Namor is a half-breed.
Like,
I get that.
He's half-breed.
Right.
Yeah, I get
I mean,
see that a lot of casual fans, because I saw someone comment that on emergency offer video. Like, why the Atlanteans look like avatars? This piece of like.
That's a lot of folks.
I ain't gonna lie. I and that's forgive my ignorance because I'm not a Namor fan like that. So I honestly did not know.
Oh, me neither. I just, I just seen it.
Tuma is blue. He's blue as gold.
Yeah.
I was expecting my white wing-footed Robin tight wearing Namor.
Well, he still got wings on his feet, on his ankle.
Man, they can change his character because, dude, he's the most arrogant piece of shit you could ever find in any comic book.
And I guarantee the way looking at trailer, he gonna come off that same way in the movie. He'll be an asshole.
Right.
I guarantee he looks like an asshole caught out of water.
And that man is a fiend for woman.
I'm cool with it.
Bow down to me, bitch.
Yeah, right.
I just want to see how they gonna quote unquote kill T'Challa.
Hey, Chris.
Right.
Neo before
Namor.
Like, how you gonna have T'Challa? All right, so here's my question about these plot holes, right? So y'all can vouch for me, and people can go back and watch previous videos. I've always said I believe Killmonger is still alive because there's no way that he died when he had the purple the heart-shaped herb flowing through his veins when T'Challa lived with nothing flowing through his veins after being thrown off a cliff, and then being able to live through hypothermia by having more hypothermia.
Hey, that's what you call plot armor X.
And then now he's gonna die with the herb in him again off screen. I'm
very intrigued to see
I personally,
and she gonna make one in the lab.
I think Killmonger is gonna play a major role in this movie.
I mean, he should.
Because of what X
he
said.
should have been a major role either way, regardless if they recast or didn't recast.
And y'all can go back and check what we said years ago. We said, just like what Bane said, show me the body.
Right.
He did show me the body. He did see the body, man. This man still living.
Right.
He'll get some of that purple haze.
Exactly.
You're gonna rise up.
You're gonna be back in it.
Folks, I like this comment. He said we never saw Killmonger die. And it's true. We saw him slouch over. That don't mean he was dead.
Yeah, my man, he was
just napping.
Bane told that man. Bane said, "Show me the body.
I need the body.
I need to see body. I need to see that body buried 6 feet deep."
I don't know. I think that's gonna be. All the comic movies coming out are gonna be good, but Black Panther is that one that has everybody wondering because nobody knows how they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not know the full story of Shazam, but you got a good idea of what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Black Adam.
They might have recast him for all we know. We just won't find out to the movie.
It's actually refreshing, man, to go into a movie and you don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
Right, you have no expectations because you don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, we know everything gonna be all right from the trailer.
Yeah, everything gonna be all right.
That's just because that's what Kendrick Lamar told us.
No woman, no cry.
On the suit, man.
Everything's gonna be all right.
But you know what though? On the real though, folks, the last part of this year, man, is for superhero movies. It's gonna be our. I mean, honestly, because we got a superhero movie in October, November, and December,
Yep.
and all of them look pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? So
I got some faith.
All three of them, so I ain't.
Yeah, I expect it to be good, but please stop overanalyzing this Black Panther movie, man. I mean, it's probably the most overanalyzed movies I've seen in quite a while.
Not yet.
No,
Remember, there was that 3 hour YouTube video for the 3 minute Doctor Strange 2 trailer.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
I'm waiting.
And they were so wrong.
I'm waiting on somebody to do that.
Off the board with that movie.
No, Doctor Strange. Boy.
You would have thought Mephisto was in that video, in that movie, boy.
I'm waiting on that to happen with this Black Panther 2 trailer. I'm waiting for somebody to do a video like that, breaking it down, speculating on everything.
You can see the Photoshop on the wrist right there. That's how you know it's not a skinny woman. That is an actual man. When you look at the way Riri Williams, she cut out steel heart, not an iron heart, steel heart. And those jagged edges, they don't make that with a saline torch. It doesn't. No, it doesn't happen.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm waiting on it. Man. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Speaking of Riri, we gonna have an Autobot.
Man,
we're gonna have a Michael Bay bot before we get Ironheart. I know she pieced stuff together, right? I get that, but you mean to tell me we gonna have all of the Autobots and Decepticons that Michael Bay blew up, landed in Wakanda, and she just pieced these jokers together before we get an Ironheart suit
with a box of scrap.
She gonna be Red Guard. Junkie on
in a cave.
Red Guard.
Tony Stark built
this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh my god,
moving, bro. That shit, man. Oh man.
Yeah, that whole thing is gonna be interesting too, man. Interesting, very interesting, man. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they introducing her. What do they bring out Miles in this movie?
No.
I think Miles is gonna be further.
How do we know?
Spider-Man 4, whenever that.
How do we know?
I think that's when they're gonna do Miles.
Yeah.
Ouch, man. Hell, he had already been introduced into the MCU just off of
Just name drop.
Just
Look,
name drop.
Yeah.
You know, from Childish Gambino. You know what I'm saying? So he's there.
He's there.
And-
We just ain't been.
And this spotter is walking around. You know.
What you say, Chris? You on mute, buddy.
I still think it's hilarious that the end of the What If Miles Morales comic book had a version of his uncle show up as the Blue Marvel.
I mean,
Like, so Marvel's based on anything is possible.
Hey, what's your thoughts on King, man? What's your thoughts on Jonathan Major, man? Quantumanium coming out, man. And a lot of
TBD.
people say that. What?
TBD.
Mm-hmm.
To be determined.
he did good on Loki, but you got to see what you got to see him. You know,
But he wasn't Kang.
yeah, well,
Right.
He wasn't King.
He wasn't a villain.
They're gonna push him as the main threat. You know, so I'm looking forward to see now with him being the Quantumanium. That puts my anticipating excitement for that movie.
But they also got MODOK gonna be in Quantumania.
If MODOK was the main villain of that movie, I would not be.
MODOK is the main villain of that one.
Yeah.
He gonna be Kang's lackey, man.
Yeah,
I think
Kang's
his giant computer screen
movie,
face.
but I don't think he's gonna be the final act in the movie. I think like MODOK is gonna be like a shoe-in villain. Like how
I think
so. Like how what AIM doing in part of the
MODOK's gonna show up. MODOK's gonna show up looking like how Zola should have looked in Captain America. He's gonna have big
you're
computer
saying
screen
this
face.
is gonna end up being another Iron Man 3?
Or yeah.
Go ahead.
You can go back and watch our videos. I have always said Marvel don't know how to make trilogies.
I mean, Civil War.
You mean Avengers 2.5? That wasn't Captain. That wasn't Captain America.
It's still Captain America 3.
It's still Captain.
It's still,
regardless of how you say it, it's still Captain America 3.
Starts with Captain America and it ends with Captain America.
And Thor Ragnarok was the best Thor movie that they made, and it just so happened. And it's still,
but it's still a bad.
They can make a third movie.
If one of the movies in the trilogy is bad, it's a bad trilogy. That's not good.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. It might not be a great trilogy, but it's still a good trilogy.
Yeah.
Like they haven't. So if you bought a whole bunch of grapes, you bit one bad grape, you gonna throw the rest of them away?
No, but Marvel threw away Iron Man 3.
You still gonna say, man, them grapes were good. I mean, you gonna forget all about that one that was bad. You were like, man, them bitches were good. They were juicy. They were sweet. I like these.
What ruined Iron Man 3 was the man. That's to me. If you did not include him in the movie at all, I think that movie would be more forgivable. If they would have,
there was a lot more in the Mandarin that made Iron Man 3 bad.
Everything.
I thought the story was okay. The Mandarin in that movie, like
him blowing up his suits. Pepper getting the armor, getting superpower. There was a lot.
And what happened to Extremis? What happened to Extremis with Pepper? It just died out. It ran its course.
Tony cured.
With what? With what?
Fuck, I know shit. Marvel
with
magic.
What technology? Because he ain't had no suit no more.
He had no Marvel magic. That's all. Marvel magic.
Marvel magic. So Ultron, when he created Ultron, Ultron went and saved her.
He went back in time. Yeah, he went back in time and saved Pepper.
I mean, he did create time travel.
It was Kane. It was Kane.
So Thanos snapped the Extremis away, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't blip her. He just bleeped the extremists in her system.
Just the extremists.
That's it.
Yeah, as a favor to Tony, he saved Pep as a favor to Tony.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's funny that you say Tony Stark is a smart man, isn't he? Yes, he is. You know who was smarter than him? T'Challa. But they didn't show that.
Nope.
They didn't
show that. They made sure the smartest person ever.
Yeah, sure he's smart.
Including smarter than Vision, even though Vision was born of the interwebs.
Right.
He was born of the interwebs and didn't know how to get rid of the Mind Stone.
Right. He couldn't have Wikipedia'd that?
Way smarter than damn.
Let's go be on Wikipedia. How to remove the Time Stone.
It's on YouTube right now.
On YouTube. Wow. YouTube. Comics Explain. Comics Explain show them how to remove it.
Was it Comic Storian?
Let me tell you something. Oh boy.
Hey man. My boy Variant, what's his name? Arias Quiones or whatever over at Variant, he gonna have how it began.
And then after he went to Comics Explained, he stopped by Comics Town to see how much percentage the book went up. You know,
430 million% in 2 hours.
Damn.
It went from $1.65 to $1.73.
You know, it's funny though. I still had no issue with him. It's just when he has one particular guest on there, that's when I don't watch his show.
We all know. We all know. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Right.
Move on.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Whoop my ass? No.
Let's move on.
Negative. Get your weight up, son.
All right. You want to go first tonight, y'all?
I'll go because none of mine are comic based right now, so I'll go. All right. So
next man.
Well, since you said that, I'm gonna start off with this Wolverine right here.
Oh, you got the Hot Claws Wolverine.
Yeah, I got the Hot Claws. I'm gonna get another one.
I want to say, hey, we got a good bit of people in the chat tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for us, please.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
It's free. It doesn't cost a nickel.
Tell your mom and them.
Just a little tap. That's all. But yeah, got this little thing right here, right? You know,
I debated
Wolverine is my boy.
I don't know if I want him or not.
I forgot that I pre-ordered it from Entertainment Earth, so of course I overpaid for this one. But it's gonna be all right because once we get it at the job, I can get a discount on that thing.
Yeah.
I have shown this on IG, but I got my little Hush figure in, and then as y'all can see, I went ahead and painted his boots silver like they were supposed to be. They were stock black when I first got them.
Look like
hey, man, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna see if I can find my original Hush figure and take his guns from that one and put it in his hands because I do not like those knives.
Oh, I bought the gun pack from McFarlane so I can have guns for my figures.
Yeah, but I have to buy like 6 packs for all the McFarlane figures I got now.
Hey man, go ahead and change that Hush figure to Hit.
Man, you know what?
You can do it because right now on Amazon he's $13 on Amazon right now.
I can do that while you driving though.
Buy another one.
I wasn't joking.
Don't give me no ideas, damn it. I'll stop another project and start one. But this is the gold label Dark Detective. The only difference between it is literally he doesn't have his jacket on.
Yeah.
So I ain't trying to flick y'all off. I'm sorry. And we are going to go to. I got the Moon Knight with the weapon, the Funko exclusive. I have not received my glow in the dark from Hot Topic yet. Got the glow in the dark.
Man, that is
the Khonshu. This thing is heavy.
He better be with a head. That head is
I ain't even. This is the first time I ever seen them not have like a mold neck. This is actually like acrylic.
They just stuck it up in there.
Wow, that's pretty dope though. I guess that's what makes it strong enough because all the other ones they'll end up falling over and whatnot. So went ahead. Got my boy Gran Torino.
Nice.
I had to get him. I mean, at this point, I got to get every figure that they make for My Hero Academia. But speaking of that, I had to get my girl. Had to go ahead and get her. Also, I hate touching this thing because it's a glittered.
Just glitter everywhere.
God, I can't remember his name. But I'm gonna call him Navel Juice.
Navel Juice. Yeah.
What is it? Ayama, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But this thing look good outside of all the glitter because it gets everywhere. Yeah. Also have the glow in the dark, the Books a Million exclusive Deku, and the glow in this thing is awesome. I'm gonna end up taking a picture of that and posting it on IG. And went ahead and got Enmu.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
And last but not least, I thought it was only fitting that I show this one last. And Lock.
Rock Lock.
Okay.
They call him Lock this whole time we've been saying it wrong.
I thought it was Rock Lock.
I did too, but like you go back and watch it now, it'll say they changed it where it says Lock Lock.
Get out of here.
But that is mine right there, and like I said, I ain't got no books right now because they somewhere over there, and I was too tired to grab them.
Rock Lock actually sounds better than Lock Lock.
It does. It does. Did you know that he has a white wife, and they have a baby that is dark skinned?
She an anime. Remember at the end of the that arc when he got stabbed by that what's it Toga? She came up to him and kissed him and had the baby in her arms.
Mm-hmm. That baby is African.
It's just like
not
the kid
mixed.
Not mixed. The new Avatar movie.
Matter of fact, them babies are like the three twins from Me, Myself, and Irene.
My book fell on the floor. Hold on.
Damn.
You know, in the new Avatar movie, he got a human kid, even though he had the baby mama.
Well, he is a hybrid. I'm glad you got it. Glad you got him. You know they're coming out with another exclusive next month, right?
Yeah, they need to stop that fuckery.
His eyes gonna. If I can order two, I'll get two and get one for you.
Appreciate it, man. I'm tired of Funko, man.
Every time you turn around,
I'm telling you, I got stock in them at this point.
Yeah, Judgment Day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do the other camera because my room dirty. But anyway.
Oh, nice.
Man, I like this DC versus Vampires, man. I ain't gonna eat front.
It's been good.
I like this, man. This is, man.
I just read issue 7 today.
Well, this is All Out War. This is actually another series that they just started.
That's another
it takes
offshoot,
place in
ain't
between. Because they mentioned All Out War in issue 7.
No, that's like
right, but what I'm saying, this series just started though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's like Deceased and the other Deceased and Deceased and all that.
Yeah, they had a lot of them, but I sure read them though.
Yeah, Word of Deceased.
The new Deceased, the new gods with Darkseid. Blood Syndicate. Yeah.
Did y'all check that documentary out?
I have not.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
It's good. It's good.
Zilla Power Rangers.
Zilla.
Zilla. Take me to your leader.
And nobody has any. I might have missed it, but did anybody acknowledge the Parappa the Rapper? Stella you got on.
Yeah,
we got
okay.
You got to do what? I got to believe.
Kick, punch. It's all in your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Open up the textbook. I'm sure you'll find this thing to teach you, or sure to beat you, but nevertheless you get a lesson to teach you. Not kick, punch, chop, and block. Listen carefully. Kick. This is a pretty good book, man. For real,
it is.
Like, for real.
Does he have a flat top? Like, does he have a kid?
Is that the A cover? Is that the one? Is that the A cover?
No, this is the B cover, but the other one that was on that list, it was the Virgin. It was a Virgin variant, but they made this. See, that's one thing about DC, man. When they do their B covers and stuff, most of the time the B covers are just the Virgin variant is just a B copy of the book. So
it also depends on the artist too, because some of the artists have A and B where their version as well.
Down to 27 now.
What's getting there?
He chipping. He chipping away.
This is 54. This is the first appearance of Alex Summers right here.
Okay.
Yep. That's it for me, man.
All right, bro. All right. Roll over to Jace.
All right, guys. I got a big call here. Prepare yourselves. We're just gonna start with some CDs because man, I ain't bought CDs in a long time. So I decided to get some youngsters. Their second album, man.
Didn't they do a song called Cruise Pop?
Yep, Who's Pop? It's the hit hop. Stay second. Third album, actually, No Mercy. I think their best overall album. All right, before I get to this, I got this is Saigon right here, the greatest story ever told.
Saigon.
Brand new seal. All right, guys. We may have the most ghettoest package of the fucking year.
Uh-oh.
This is Busta Rhymes' first album.
Yeah.
The Coming.
This album period, I got his second album all the way to his sixth album. So this is his first album.
Yeah.
This shit right here. And guess what? That's what it is. Chris Two-Face, man.
Oh no!
Hold on, you right?
This motherfucker shit. Busta Rhymes' first album and a Chris Two-Face.
Wait a minute. Is it just one?
He had it.
Like, did he cut up two?
Box. It was inside a white box. And when I picked this shit up, when I immediately looked, I ripped the corner and I saw that Chris. I'm like, yo, son.
Minty fresh.
Man, get out of my head. I was thinking the same thing.
All this eBay wrapping paper, eBay tape. You got eBay tape wrapping paper.
That case has been cleansed with fluoride, bro.
This is what I had a book in this today. This is what a book was.
Oh man,
that's all. This was it. I had a envelope and the book was in this.
Wow,
no, man.
Did y'all see the dude that had bought they 4 books online and he paid $12 for shipping and they sent it to him media mail?
Woo,
man, them things were they ain't even bent. They were straight boomerang.
And you know the funny thing, you can smell the scent of the toothpaste. I'm like, yo.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least he didn't give you no. At least he ain't had no tussie box or nothing like that.
hey, X was a preparation H.
Man,
this highly disrespectful man, Busta Rhymes.
Hemorrhoid cream.
What if he would have had some tough acting Tinactin in that bit?
man.
Right, let's get to the games here. Let's get to the games here. I got Sega Rally Championship for the.
Oh, that's my shit, that man. I enjoyed that. I used to love playing arcade.
And you know what? And I had to get the sequel. All thanks to my boy Kareem, who helped me out getting these games, man. This is the Dreamcast one.
That's the Dreamcast classic, that boy.
Yeah. Now we
ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time, bro.
Sonic Adventures 2, boy.
Man, I would pay for that game.
Finally get to play this motherfucker. I was like, when I saw the GameCube version, I'm like, man, fuck GameCube, man.
Hey, Jay, how much? I'll say how much you pay for that?
No, that was on $80.
You caught man that game, bro.
Is that expensive?
I got it, bro. That game about $130, bro. Yeah. Hey, Dreamcast games aren't cheap, bro.
Them Black Label games, man. You know, I wish I knew that, man. I was in what was I at, man? They were selling that. I think I was singing in Charles recently. I saw a lot of them jokers. I didn't even bug.
Samurai 3.
There's a new old school game shop that opened up in McDonough down from Origins.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're in the same end of the plaza with the Shane's Rib Shack. There's an old school.
I mean, you gotta know about the Danger Girl game.
Man, that thing was
never knew anything about that.
Hey, that's J. Scott Campbell's on art, I believe.
Oh shit, OBO. OBO.
You know, Danger Girl.
Hey, $4,500 best offer. First J. Scott Campbell.
I'll be the biggest still. My boy Frank, man, he came through with me. I showed him my IG page. He said, "Yo, brother, you are deep into gaming." And I said, "Yes, I am, man. I've been doing this shit for years." So he decided not to. Some of those games I got big discounts from him, but this was the biggest discount, baby.
Oh,
this is Street Fighter.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I like that game, but doggone the load time on the PlayStation.
Oh man, I was
that Street Fighter Alpha load time, boy, is some serious, boy. And that Street Fighter Plus, man, that boy,
not a single scratch on the disc when I saw that. Like, I had to buy that immediately, bro.
Boy, them load times so long, you could go make dinner and come back before your game.
You remember they used to had a little Gallagher on the load screen.
Yeah.
Hamburger helper.
Was it
Boy.
worse than Metal Gear?
Profile 2.
Yes.
Got this baby back in my collection, man. Getting ready for that Valkyrie Elysium coming out.
That's a good game. That's
Yeah,
a good game right there.
that first game is $400 fucking dollars. Now, yeah. They out their mind with that shit. All right, let's get to 4 Funko Pops here. All right, we got the 2.
Hey, y'all remember he said he was done buying Funko?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had to come back. I had to come back this month, man. Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Multiverse of Madness. And yeah. Wolverine, I had to get X credit for this one. When I saw his post, I'm
glad you found it. If you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for it?
I think it was $19.99. It was
Good.
This is auction.
Good.
This is auction
Good.
win. It was the only one that was in auction. I said, let me put a bid on it, and no one else did it.
Yeah,
I'm
glad you.
They must be price guys and price guys and gouging it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that Funko sticker, people
Now,
automatically
this right
assume
here,
that it's this.
I told you about
what's
this. I
called?
ordered this.
I'm glad you got that one.
I completely forgot about the Omega Red. Like, yo,
I got
it came and the Protector. I looked up there. I got at least 7 pops up there with protectors.
I gotta order another one because mine had some box damage, and I'm like, whatever.
Let me show you. This Scarlet Witch damaged and my issue. This is from Amazon.
Ooh, I see it right now.
Amazon. Woo. They shipped it. You know how they shipped the a box over the
right.
Yeah. It didn't have no protection at all. It came in a regular Amazon box in the pop just like that.
Don't order from Pop in the Box then, because all they're gonna do is get the smallest box and throw it in there with some with a piece of paper bag.
Yeah, Doctor Strange came with protection. I'm like, why they didn't do that?
Where did you get it from?
He had
ordered that from Amazon. Both this Doctor Strange and I had those pre-ordered from Amazon.
They came with spells. That's why they were.
The spell of protection.
I told you if you need some protector, let me know. I got a box over here.
7 of them up there, but I got one free one up on this.
I need. Hey, let me hold one. I need about 2 of them, bro.
That's fine. You want the hard? Well, I don't have the hard stack. I got the actual sleeves.
Anniversary edition.
I'll take one.
All
right.
I didn't even know they put out a special edition.
Yeah, they just brought that out.
It just came out. I
wonder why.
Oh, I forgot to show my Doctor Strange steel book.
I ain't pick up. I just picked up the Walmart steel cover. All right, yeah.
I missed the No Way Home steel book, so I had to get.
That's the only. I think that's the only MCU steel book I got. All right, now I went ham, dogs. Because my boy on comics. Now these are 3 Raw books here. Black Panther. This is issue number 9, and I got issue number 12 to finally complete the Shuri one as Black Panther. And I posted this, I think, on Thursday, the Excalibur. All right, guys, let me get to the main event, my haul, because whoo!
Oh, that was the one you posted with the pops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in 7 of 9 auctions.
Damn.
7 of 9 of these books auctions. I couldn't. Black Panther number 1, 8.5. $77. I won this. And motherfucker, I need to talk about this this fucking book here, because I'm seeing these prices 9.0s, 9.8s. Motherfuckers are selling this book for $1,000. And like Who That Comic said, people are selling it more than her first appearance. Why? I have no idea. I'm seeing these prices. Like we told y'all at with Brick City Comic Con, the dude had it for $1,500, a 9.8. I'm like, why is this book? It's not even her first appearance as the Black Panther, and dudes are selling this fucking issue for $1K, which is like, what? And when I saw the 8.5 on the auction, I think the starting price was around $49.99 with 4 people bid on it, and I jumped on it. I said, let me go ahead and jump on it the last minute or two. No one bid back, and I won it at $77. Like, I'll take it 8.5. I ain't taking no 9.1, 9.5, 9.8. And motherfuckers are selling that shit like crazy. Up in the Empire. Now, this is probably my favorite book. I got the raw copy of this month. This I won for $40. $40. And let me tell you about this. I put in 100. It was someone selling it for $154, and they offered me $145. So I'm like, I'm not sure if this is worth it. Nah. So I ended up searching again, and I saw an 8.5 going up for auction.
Nice.
And I said, you know what? I'm gonna get this 8.5 for auction. No one bid on it. Once with 5 minutes come, I decided to put just $1. I decided to just put $1 bid to see if someone else bid against me, I'll probably go up another $5. No one bid against me, and I won this shit under $40. I like, come on, man. 8.5, I guess. Y'all see that number 1 right there? Y'all see that Nova number 1? I won this. Nova number 2, 8.5. $40. $39.99.
Cleaning up.
No one did
undervalued, boy.
Let me go ahead and scoop. Let me go ahead and put an auction bid on this, and no one bid against me on this. Like another slab under $50. Yo, I'm doing good right now. Like yo, boy, Sean ain't gonna like this. I don't know if he's watching, but he ain't gonna like this. He picked up his raw copy. I forgot how much he said for it. It was like $80 something. I got a 9.0 slab here for 100. Woo! 9.0.
He's gonna come in that room and drop kick you.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie. People were selling the 9.8 for $200. It's like, nah, $104. And this is another book. Is the only 2 books I bought by it now. Now, this one here, I ended up winning 2 auctions to this book. And I think this one was $50. So the other one, the 8.5, was 40. I think it's 47. I won it, and I gave it to Sean, but I get this 9.4. First print signature, baby. 9. 3 raw copies, so I had
Omega Red.
Omega Red, yeah.
Omega Red. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead and put that pick up. I know it's coming. Go ahead. I ain't mad at you.
Oh yeah, you know it's coming.
I'm finna order Jubilee so I can go ahead and do the whole scene myself.
Hey, that's for you, man. You know what I mean?
You gonna take a picture? We gonna put that. We got to put that up. Man. You take that picture.
You know that picture.
I see that pop up in my head. It's like,
baby, another auction win here, man. $55, not 1, 2 slabs. Let me see.
Brock Lesnar is coming out to the ring in a tractor.
Now I will say that the one on your right, if that's a Peach Momoko, that looks pretty good.
That's the Virgin variant.
That looks good. She do okay.
She do good women.
Yeah, her
because that's all she do is women. Even the men look like women.
Yeah, but that was too. And one thing I love what the seller did. This is the first time I ever seen someone did this. He actually took pictures of him putting the books in the box, wrapping it up, and sealing the box. I ain't never seen someone did it. How generous! I gave him 5 stars, and I gave him props for doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he literally took pictures of him putting the books.
You could have got right in eBay paper with two.
Right, you could have got some BS.
A Listerine.
Well, no, I would have got shipped in a Cheez-It box.
Oh, now that not the
Piggly Wiggly bags.
Yeah, Balo.
Yeah, this is probably
food fair.
Service merchandise bags.
Food fair. The book I was looking for the most, and I was gonna get this raw back in 2020 because someone was selling it for $60-something. As soon as I put it on my watch list, an hour later it was gone. Oh my god! And it was the last time I saw it under $80, and it went over $100 back in 2021. But I was able to get. Now let me tell you a story with this one. Hey, man. Adi Guana, Spider-Man City at War PS4 game cover. I love this motherfucker to death, man. Finally happy that I got this, and it's a slab instead of being a raw. But this was it was $179.99. An hour after I put it in my watch list, he sent me an offer $159.99. I let me get $149. I counted back $149.99. Now it was a long wait. I mean, literally long for him to accept that. I this
he did some deep thinking.
I like no. I know he saw that off because it was real quick. As soon as I saw it, I immediately kind of off like, what about $149.99? He waiting.
And that's better than the $5 that people normally take off.
Yeah, it's way better. At least on the first one he offered me 20, so I like, let me go ahead and get another extra 30 and see if we'll see what he says. And he replying, he say, you know what? I'll give you the $150. It's free shipping. So this in the Apocalypse is the only 2 slides that was free shipping. All the other ones was shipped.
Hey, let me say something real quick. X, you okay? So I bid. This dude had a game that I was looking for, and the game was like $13.99 or best offer, right?
Oh.
So I sent the Joker an offer of $11.99. That Joker sent me a response back talking about $13.50. What the hell, man? Like,
I say fuck you. You hit 13.
Hey man, these
man, I
cats on
declined that thing with the quickness, man.
Hey, you better than me because when I see offers or counter offers like that, I don't even respond.
Me too,
I want them to wait for it to go away.
No,
I had a similar offer on the Battle Arena Tobishin. I just bought the Jew case. I had the similar offer. Like the dude, I put it in my watch list. Dude, I think it was $15. Because the reason why I choose the $15 one because it was only 3-day shipping. Because it was a cheaper one that it was I think $12, but it had it was pretty much 7-day shipping and night. Nah, I don't want to wait that long. But 3-day shipping, I said, no, let me go ahead put that in my watch list. He come back with me with just only 50 cents off. I'm like, nah, man, you can't do a 50 fucking cents. That's no offer. Why would you do that?
I let them. Like I said, I literally sit there and I don't even respond back to it. I let that shit end on its own.
You know the one that drives me crazy, man, is like you put some on your list. It says like 150 or whatever. Then they come back and be like 146, 48.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, that ain't no motherfucking sale.
No.
You trying to rub my blood pressure up.
I just be like, bitch, you the one trying to sell it, not me.
Yeah.
If you want to get off of it, you gonna cut me a deal.
If you that desperate to sell it, you gotta drop lower than that, man. I mean, you got at least $5-10. Like, come on, dog.
Yep.
I'm good.
All right.
I got a few covers. Picked up Strange #3, the Peach Momoko cover. Again, she always does. She does really good women.
Yeah.
I went back. I was surprised they had them, so I picked up a couple of the couple of covers for Batman 125. I got the Catwoman cover.
Oh, yeah.
For 125, and then I also got the Batman wrapper, the Bat cover, basically.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I did not see that one. Oh my goodness.
Cover price too. They didn't. It wasn't marked up. It was on the shelf. Regular cover price. Yeah.
Is that a version?
Yeah, because there's none of the market, the barcode and all that stuff's on the back. So the cover's a virgin cover. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, and then I upped my my shade variant collection. I got the Fantastic Four shade variant. Dude only got a couple of them out, and I don't know why, but I fucking love them, and I just couldn't pass them up. So I picked up Daredevil #1 shade variant 2.
That's Superman. That's why you got it.
How is he looking out in the blind?
Man, you know what?
He wait for every step.
Right.
Every step somebody take outside. Oh, there they go.
I'm only missing 3 because he's got a Ghost Rider one, a Black Widow, and a Spider-Man one that I got to get. I'm missing both of those. There's the Wolverine one that he did. And one of the best ones to me is the Hulk one. There's the Hulk looking out. This is just like,
I see you, bitch.
right? Oh, look, man, it's shit.
Hey, could you imagine walking by that and you see that shit right there, boy?
Hey, oh man.
Oh, look, mad as hell, man. Like,
He
oh
can
god.
do it. My man. Oh no.
I picked up some of the covers for the Hellfire Gala. I got X-Men 12, the Cyclops cover. So then I had to get X-Men Red #4, the Jean Grey cover. And because I picked up the Captain America cover, I went ahead and got the Tony Stark cover for Hellfire Gala for Iron Man 21. It's like he's the only one not really, which I think is interesting. They didn't have him get really dressed up. And then I didn't even know this cover was out, and I came across it in Origins, and my wife she loves the character and was just like, we got to get it. And so I picked up the Han Solo Chewbacca Ahsoka Tano cover.
That's nice.
Yeah, couldn't pass it up when she saw it. She was like, "We're getting that one." I was like, "I didn't even read that comic book." She was like, "I don't care." And that's it for me. Those are the covers I picked up. Everything.
All right.
And here we go. Here we go.
All right, so we got a heavy heart spawn.
Hey, look at the cheeks. Look at it. Look at his cheekbone.
Yeah, those cheekbones.
You ready?
They about to open that curtain behind them.
We got not one, not two, but 3 copies. So I'm doing a remote today. We got Spawn 93, 3 copies. If y'all see these, pick them up. These will go for about $20-$25.
Is that a key?
It's just a great couple of artwork, man. It's just a lot of his artwork starting to take off, man, on this Spawn run.
It looked like when Wolverine had the that metal. Yeah.
We got 4 copies of 91. 4 copies. Yeah, they had it for $3 a piece. I took every last one of them. I did a remote.
Yeah.
They did not know what they were doing.
And Spawn 90.
What he not telling you is if you go in there now, thanks to him, they done up the price on all the Spawn comic books.
Yep. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
You know he couldn't hide the smile.
You know
that shit don't care. That shit they care. All right, here we go. G-Man. I know G-Man watching here like this, man. I saw this cover and was like, you know what? I'm picking it up now like that. We have Ghost.
Ooh.
The Beast of Satan. That's the shit.
The Burning Bride.
Burning Bride.
How her cup full of as a skeleton than is she alive?
She burning.
Let it burn.
We have the 101
Monkeypox. Oh my lord.
Boy, I looked at that wrong. I was like,
it was only gonorrhea.
I was like, what are 10 Dalmatians? I looked at that wrong. I was like, 10 Dalmatians? What's 10 Dalmatians? That Stray Dogs variant. That 10 Dalmatians Stray Dogs variant.
Stones.
Them gold keys coming back, boy, I tell you.
Kool-Aid Man. Number 6.
Oh, yeah.
Ventures.
Hell, you like this, brother. Hanna-Barbera, the Amazing Chan, and the Chan Clan.
Bro, I got that card. I got that series, man.
That shit look as racist as it sounds.
And it is, and you know what?
That book would not fly
and you know what, Chris? You are absolutely correct because every stereotype you could think of is in that cartoon. The Amazing Chan Clan.
Amazing Chan.
They Jackie Chan. Those Jackie Chan shows.
The Jackie Chan. Those the early Jackie Chan adventures.
We got a little golden age. Miles.
Yeah,
You know, she don't look like she's smiling.
And, like, is that a black eye or no eye?
That is a black eye.
Right, like you know, pop them
He
ones.
look like that's the original Bob Burger.
Man, no chin.
Yeah. How's it?
Look at that flat tire.
Boy, there's all kinds of calamity going on that cover.
Look at what she finna fall into.
Oh
my lord.
Betty Page about to die.
About to die. Hell, that's the original Scarlet Witch right there.
Yeah, she is. On Doom.
She about to meet Splinter and them.
Splinter.
Have
Yeah,
the
she is
Beast of Ninja
Splinter.
Turtles.
Yeah.
The way her bone finna split. Yeah, she ain't nothing but the Rat King.
Volume 5, number 4 from 1945.
It's amazing how that art was so simple, but it withstands the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
We have Anchors, The Saltwater Daffy with Topless Women.
Anchors away.
Where the topless women at? I don't see
Really?
none.
The little
The one not
That
facing the
don't
camera.
count.
them things, quote unquote, covering it.
Them
Yeah.
things thangin'.
Them lays. But they show what the boy so thirsty, boy, jumping off that boat.
Boy,
good
he is
God.
abandoning ship. He about to be AWOL.
Was that one throwing gold at, or like a gold watch?
Yeah, he throwing that loot, man. He pimping.
Nah,
Spending
that ain't pimping. He's simping.
Sea
Way
Devil.
over town.
Number 3.
See, deal. Where you be finding these books, man?
Man,
House of Mystery.
what in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger is going on now?
You know what that looks like, though? That looks like that old Space Ghost
Alien
animation,
Gladiator?
though.
Man, they look like Space Ghost hulked out and is standing over Clark Kent.
I mean, look at the boy hitting the star, dog. That's
Yeah.
He trying
You
to
know something that hit. You're like, man, get that weak shit out of here.
trying to get,
What kind of gauntlet he got on?
man.
He
It's
got
not an
rawhide
Infinity.
on his wrist, man.
It's
Oh,
not an
you right.
Infinity Gauntlet. I can
You
tell
are
you that.
absolutely right.
House of Secrets, number 67.
Oh no.
That ain't no
He about
secret.
to- He about to bite it. For
He about to
real.
get it.
That is awesome.
It's
Sound
over.
awesome, man.
I hope he jumping away because that is not going to be a good outcome.
It's not a good look.
We got Men in Black, number 1.
Oh my lord!
Wow.
What is she possessed? What is going on?
I don't know what's going on,
Nah,
but
What's going on?
what they call them thing? Neutralize? The
Neuralizer.
Neuralizer.
Yeah,
She been neuralized because she don't
been
know what the
neuralized.
hell she doing.
she been neuralized.
He about to neutralize her further with that shotgun.
Right. He about to solve all her problems.
Nah, she
Oh,
about to
that's
catch a
crazy.
shot. All right, it ain't gonna be from that shotgun though.
I showed these early this week on my haul, but I show them again. Saga number 1, signed, verified.
Nine.
Now,
How much that run you? How much you have to come off of that?
let's see when I got this. This is what I got. This is what we got down in Savannah. I paid
Mhm.
200. Yeah, I got this.
That's okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, because I bought this instead of I was a fool that day, but I bought this instead of getting the House of Secret.
Yeah, but that was the same day you got 181.
Yeah, no, that one that day. That was the day I got Ghost Rider. That was when I got Ghost Rider number 1. And then we have another copy of Invincible Iron Man number 1. This one has been verified, signed by Ariel Johnson, who is right
So
here.
sad that they're closing their doors.
It is, man. It is. So glad to have a piece of history.
Yeah.
We have Anchor and Andrews number 1. Now, the reason I bought this is a little known secret. This is a Matt Baker cover. So, got that there.
Ain't a secret no more.
Matt done put it out though.
Yeah, I showed this one last week on Biggie Shacks, but we're gonna show it this week. It's a little album of 64.
Boy, he in a slump, boy, but that eagle got him good, boy.
Got him good.
Get your ass.
And then we've got
Oh,
a little
Jeff.
album of 65.
What the? That is one round motherfucker right there.
Oh, you know he can't see his. You know what?
No, I guarantee. But you know what though? They be digging in pocket because that's the only reason why she pulling them like that.
And last but not least, we have Batman 46.
Batman.
Battle mutiny in the
Out
big house.
now. If you don't mind me asking, how much did you drop for that?
$200.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, though? That ain't bad, though, for a book that old.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a good piece of business, man. So from that store I was telling you about, out Parts Unknown. You gotta
Funny part he don't want to give up.
You gotta go through Gannon's layer to get to it.
Speaking of parts unknown, where did the other shop that moved to?
Oh, you talking about the shop that's sold by out there by West Side?
No, the downtown.
Downtown. I tell you when we get out there.
All right.
All right, cool. Well, with that, y'all, we want to say thanks for everybody joining us tonight. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Comic Hall Crew. Make sure you follow Chris, as you see there. Everybody has their names in the tag. And Jace, what's your channel, Jace? I can't remember. 71. Say yeah. Yeah. You almost on 10K, man. Let us borrow a few thousand. We can get them so we get some checks.
Let me get your login just so I can post my picture like yours. Your picture be on point, boy.
Man.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, with that, we will be back next week. I will be out of town though. I will be in Ohio.
I will not be here next week either.
Trying to make a dollar.
No guarantee I'll be here.
Good stuff, Brother Gary. Good to see you, Doc.
Well, I'll be here if I had to do the show by myself. Hey, but you know, me and Hector did. Well, actually, me and you, Matt, did show too.
Yeah, we
two-man show. We did.
Me and Al did several shows by ourselves.
Yep.
Sure did.
Sean,
I just have to I have to log in as soon as I get home from work though.
Yeah,
that's fine. I can sing a couple of Negro spirituals before you get on.
you know, soon when they move me up, they said, "No, you're closing every shift." You don't know you ain't gonna know what the sun look like unless you on the way to work. That's it.
That is correct. Jeff. A lot of people don't know that Frazetta did a couple of issues of the album.
Hey, if anybody knows, it's gonna be Jeff. Shout out to Kenny's Comic Kid. All
right, man. Well, y'all make sure y'all go support G-Man tonight. Well, I don't know if G-Man's gonna be on tonight because he said he was at work, so he probably won't be on tonight. So, y'all be
G-Man, are you gonna be on tonight? Please respond with yes or no.
So
gone.
Getting ready.
Yeah, he should be. He's awesome brothers.
If he is gonna be on, then we'll hold on.
I'll check him out.
You see that?
I'm checking now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say check the notifications.
We'll see.
Yeah, he got one tonight.
Okay, he said
yes.
He said yes.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all make sure y'all go check out G-Spot, G-Man, and Jeff. They're gonna be dropping their heat as usual, and Uncle Roman gonna be entertaining me with all his massive hauls he be getting. All these books he get from y'all talk about my honey pot. Uncle Roman be getting some books from Honey Pot. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Jeff, Roman, and G-Man tonight. All right, y'all. Well, with that, looks like Roman Reigns is getting his ass kicked. So I'm gonna go watch this rest of this SummerSlam.
Who he fighting?
He's fighting Brock Lesnar.
Oh God.
Oh, you were for real when you said he came out in a tractor. I thought you were making a joke.
He drove out to the ring in a Kabuto track.
Oh my Lord! They want a John Deere.
They want a John Deere. They didn't pay the money for the marketing. So Kabuto said we didn't do it.
They got extra money now since somebody retired.
Right.
Ooh. Greatest day of wrestling. All right, y'all. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Later.